Alright folks, we are back once again with some more PuyoGB Star League matches. I'm your host BlueHairKei. We're going to jump straight into this match between DaMisanthrope and Tich Showers, played on the Switch version of Puyo Champions. We've got DaMisanthrope as player 1 and Tich Showers as player 2, and see that Tich's trying to do some kind of GTR. Kind of got double GTR thing there, which is a bit intriguing, to say the least. Whereas DaMisanthrope is just going to go straight for hit him hard, hit him fast. You kind of pretty much expect this from DaMisanthrope. Oh, Tich is in a whole load of trouble, and that's going to block him if it does. He needs to start digging, and he needs to play a little bit quicker than what he's doing at the moment. This is one thing that DaMisanthrope has, he's got speed. 2 chain now from DaMisanthrope. Pretty much has put Tich on the back foot. Okay. Tich's still struggling. Oh, he's got a free chain opportunity. Oh no, he hasn't. Oh, he should have left the blue on top of the red, it would have been a free chain. Oh, it's brave. You can see that DaMisanthrope searching for the right Puyos to go for a kill spot, but he's kind of gone the wrong way, I think. No single chain there. Oh, he's got a free chain. That could well... Oh, it's going to put more pressure on Tich. He did well to dig himself out. That's going to take him out, I'm afraid. First blood to DaMisanthrope, who kicks Tich out. Into the second game now. I have to say, DaMisanthrope looks in imperious form in this league. Ooh, this is a brave boy. Oh, okay, he's got yellows that conflict there. Tich Showers just looking to keep building. Our free chain coming off. Oh, unfortunately, Tich was too slow. Had a little bit of chain there, but not enough. And yeah, DaMisanthrope takes the second game, goes 2-0 up. Where next? What can Tich do here? He's obviously looking at GTR as his main line. Well, he's got nice Puyos there. Very nice Puyos. Oh, this is clean. This is very clean from Tich. Oh, lovely Puyos. Here we go, 6 chain. And there doesn't seem to be a response from DaMisanthrope, who might have been looking at a 10-0 whitewash, but not today, as it's been dispatched for half a dozen. Tich pulls one back and is off the mark. And build like that some more, then I think Tich will be able to give DaMisanthrope a good game. Okay, 2 chain now from DaMisanthrope. Getting a link all the reds together. Oh, beautiful 2 chain. You don't often see a single colour double erase there. 90 for 10. It's a really good chain that from Tich Showers. But can he keep the momentum? 2 chain now from DaMisanthrope, building quickly into a free chain, keeping the pressure on. Tich's resources are beginning to be buried. Oh, is he looking at... Yes, he is. He's got a garbage chain ready. That 2 chains. Greens to purples. Garbage is going to resolve on the DaMisanthrope side of the field. Oh, another 2 chain there for Tich. Goes for it. 2 chains, 2 chain. Sends 1 on the backswing. Okay then. Both players now looking to see what they can do. They both need some kind of that's 2 chain there from DaMisanthrope. They both need some kind of chain. Ooh. They could have. Oh, there is a free chain. That's a nice free chain there from Tich Showers. Ooh, now then, DaMisanthrope's resources are somewhat buried. Oh, can Tich follow this up with a... Oh, another free chain from Tich Showers. Beautifully slayed. Managed to get to that GTR cornerstone there. Of course, it now puts DaMisanthrope on the back foot. Ooh, another 2 chain from Tich Showers. I wonder Oh, he's not going to win with single chains like that. He needs something a bit more. I have a feeling DaMisanthrope is looking to get his way out of here. Oh, I'll tell you what. Fortune might favour the brave here. Oh, he's got through to purples. Oh, it's a 5 chain. Wow. Taking it the clutch there. That one ebbed and flowed a little bit. Margin time assisted, but DaMisanthrope won't mind that at all as he notches up his 3rd point. Tight with it all to do. Quick free chain now from DaMisanthrope. Single chain isn't going to do anything there, and those resources are buried on Tich's field. Have a quick 2 chain from DaMisanthrope. Now Tich's got to be careful here. Oh, yep, he's got a 2 chain. Neutralise that power single. 2 chain in return. Single only blocks 1, takes it down to 5. Okay then, looking at it from this perspective, you'd say that Tich's got a lot to do here to get himself into a position of safety. Oh, he was a bit too slow in getting the colours there. Could have had a backdoor chain, but DaMisanthrope made sure that he put an end to that. 4-1 up, and we start with an all clear. Who's going to be the first to fire? DaMisanthrope really, isn't it? Oh, caught really on the frame. Wow. Now then, uncharted territory for Tich. He really needs to get something off. Oh, he's got purple, so he can set that off. Garbage back over. Now then, both players are in similar territory. There's a lot less resources for DaMisanthrope. A bit more for Tich. All those reds don't reach on DaMisanthrope's field. It's got a 2 chain though. 2 chain in return from Tich. Still a row of garbage, still 6 that's fallen. Now then, DaMisanthrope's got some semblance of resources that he can get towards. The reds will match there for the 2 chain. 70 for 4 sends that back, just a single. Alright then, Tich Showers really needs to get something here. There's only a single chain there. Oh, 80 for 13, that's a nice chain. Doesn't quite block Tich off. Oh, but Tich's kind of done himself out there. No let up from DaMisanthrope, who orders Tich to get out of town. 5-1 up now. That's the bonus point in his hands so far. Are we going to see some kind of a fight back from Tich? Looking good at that GTR line. You know what, those are nice. Those aren't too bad Puyos actually. Oh, he's gambling on yellows for his upturn. He's got the right colour. The power free chain from DaMisanthrope. Neutralised with that 5 chain. Sends the garbage back. Oh, it's 34 on the backswing, and the advantage is now with Tich, who sets off a nice cheeky little free chain there. That's going to put a lot of pressure on DaMisanthrope. You just can't break free, and Tich has reclaimed another point. Could be the start of a fight back. See, oh, DaMisanthrope building quite quick. Gets a normal 2 chain off. Buries that channel. Is he looking for the 4 chain, DaMisanthrope? There we go, 4 chain off. Oh, that's a lot of garbage to deal with. Down to 43, but it's still an awful lot of garbage. Now then, lots of double colours, but I don't think there's anything there for Tich, unfortunately not. Might have had a tiny bit of salvation if he got the double blues earlier, but not to be. DaMisanthrope takes a 4-point lead in this contest. And it has to be said that he's looking in imperious form. Singles, that gonna block the channel. This 2-chain will. Single chain there, brings it down to 4. Oh, Tich's trying to keep that channel somewhat free, but he's been buried now and he needs to sort his lines out. That's all DaMisanthrope needs is reds for 90 for 13. Swamp attack. And now DaMisanthrope going in for the kill. What is he looking for? Only gets him a 2-chain. It's letting Tich know that he's still very much in control of this match. Oh, that's looking very, very tough now for... oh, does this take him out? No, but it's blocked him with reds. Could have killed, but it blocked the reds. Tich needs to dig out quick, because I think the only thing that DaMisanthrope needs are blues, which he's got. 4-chain coming up. It's only a 2-chain in return from Tich. It's not really going to do anything. DaMisanthrope is 5 to the good. 7-2 to score. Quick single. Ooh, Southern GTR. Interesting. I don't know if Tich's going to carry on down that path. No, he erases the green, so he doesn't really have that GTR anymore. I think he realises this. Whereas DaMisanthrope's just got himself a nice cheeky little 4-chain there, keeping the pressure well and truly on Tich Showers here. I mean, there's no let-up. This way of playing that DaMisanthrope is famous for. Oh, taken into Swamp City Hotel and checked him in. Fantastic stuff from DaMisanthrope. 8-2, he's got a spread of 6. Absolutely no let-up, and I don't think Tich is accustomed to this style of play. And I think that's one thing that's surprised a lot of people within the Star League, is that DaMisanthrope has got this style of play, and he's very good at utilising it. It's very unorthodox, especially in the modern metagame. But it does seem to work. Mind you, I'll tell you what, this is a nice build from Tich. He's managed to get a chain off. It's a 5-chain against a 5-chain. But it's blocked a lot of that garbage. I tell you what, that's a really good attack, counter-attack from Tich Showers there. Now then, what else can happen here? Oh, another power chain from DaMisanthrope. He's really not allowing Tich to settle here, and he can't get himself into any position of safety. Kill switch found anyway. Get out of town. 7 to the good. DaMisanthrope looking imperious. And Tich actually do something here, because he's staring down the barrel of a huge defeat here. Okay, 3-chain coming up from DaMisanthrope, looking to pack Tich away quickly. Tich really needs to get some digging done. I'm not sure why DaMisanthrope's trying to fish stack. I think he's just trying to get a quick attack in. Doesn't want to concede any more points. The momentum is very much with him. I think he just wants to make sure that he dispatches Tich Showers, another power chain. Oh, he's got loads of purples! Oh, he's decided to match the purples. He could have a much bigger single there. Probably 100 for 7, which would have dealt 10 garbage immediately. Of course, DaMisanthrope sees it differently. And Tich frantically trying to dig for dear life. Here we go, 3-chain coming up. Those blues unfortunately are not going to match. And that's curtains for Tich. Exclamation mark, get out of town. And DaMisanthrope in Imperious form has taken this match by 10 games to 2. Another thrashing dished out by DaMisanthrope here. Alright then guys, we're jumping into the next match, which is going to be between Syperion and Tich Showers. Of course, Tich's got a lot of ground to cover up, given the fact that he got well and truly rinsed by DaMisanthrope in the last game. And of course we're served with an all-clear start, so this is going to be fun right off the bat. Now Syperion does build using a chain form. Okay. Oh! Nicely scouted there by Syperion. Had to change what he was doing. And now Tich has taken some damage. Okay, can still get to those blues and greens, which is what he's going to do now. A bit more of a freestylish line. Oh, you can see he's got some semblance of a tail there. Nice little 4-chain. Nice tail there from Syperion. Oh, that is cruel! Tich Showers immediately caught on the frame there. Now then. Oh, is that going to block? It does. It's got to give him a 2-chain. Could have had a 2-chain. He's got to be careful now, Tich. He can get himself into trouble. Meanwhile, Syperion has found a kill spike and has taken first blood in this contest. Syperion looks to be in pretty good form as well. Of course, where he relies on building techniques like GTR, as does Tich, might give Tich a little bit of a respite, but we'll see what happens as this match develops. All that channel has been half blocked. He's still got the red there, which Tich can use. Oh, he's got a second chain. He's got a second chain building on that side. Mind you, Syperion. Oh, I'll tell you what, that looks imperious from Syperion. Is he going to set off? Oh, he decided to gamble! He needed yellows quick and he's done himself out of a chain there. Tich had that backdoor chain lined up and he fired at the right moment. He's broken his duck immediately and is off the mark. One apiece. Single there from Syperion. Hasn't really done anything on that GTR line. It's gone into 3 safest spaces. Oh, power 2 into a 3. Oh, Syperion channeling in his inner DaMisanthrope. Tich under all sorts of trouble now. 3 chain. Oh, that might take him out. It does. It does. Syperion takes another win and goes 2-1 up. Going to the next match. And both of them got GTR start. I would say Syperion's is definitely cleaner. Just needs to be careful about purples though. 3 chain from... Oh, where are the purples? He manages to get that in, so he's managed to somewhat protect his line. Good 3 chain scout from Tich Showers, but it does give him limited resources and he needs to build really quickly. Syperion with greens looks dangerous. Oh, he's got the right colours as well. There we go. Lovely chain coming off. No chain there for Tich. 8 chain deployed. It's over a star of garbage, and it's curtains for Tich. Syperion takes his 3rd point, leads by 3 games to 1. Okay, GTR line much quicker built from Syperion. Tich taking his time, kind of messed up himself there. He's got blue where a purple should be. He's got to try and fix that. Not impossible, but it looks unlikely at this moment in time. But Syperion is building with blues. Oh, he's got the right PuyoGB. Oh, he could have gone the other way with the purple there. It's only a 2 chain from Tich. It's a 7 meanwhile from Syperion. Oh, it's almost one-way traffic again. Tich under immense pressure. Syperion gets the 4th point, and he is in bonus point territory. Interesting way of building that GTR. Going the other way with his tail, which is brave. Doesn't want to do anything. Oh, he's got confliction now. I think he realises he's got a confliction, unless he uses that blue, which he's not going to. So he's got that confliction when he sets his tail off. You can see it's power 5 into a 6. If the blue wasn't there, it would have been a nice 8 chain. As it happens, it's still enough to take Tich out, who only has a 4 chain as his response. Syperion very much in the driving seat with a 4-point advantage. Alright then. And you can see GTR, it's a much cleaner GTR really from Syperion, although he is using a lot of resources, dumping Puyos to the side, which, you know, a lot of beginner players do this. Oh, nice power 2 chain. Trying to scout Syperion. Didn't really work. 5 chain in return, that's 2 oranges exactly. 60 garbage and good night Vienna for Tich. There we go. 6-1 now to Syperion. Alright. Again, you can see GTR line. Oh, that's... Unfortunately, Tich has fallen into the trap unless he's able to... Yeah, he's blocked. He's fine, he's no longer in that trap. Syperion kind of missing what he's meant to be doing there. Or is he trying to go the other way? I mean, he needs a yellow on top of those reds. Oh, Swamp City! 4 chain against a 6. That's a lovely 6 chain. That dovetailed nicely. It's not enough to score a clean kill, but it puts Syperion under immense pressure, and he can't get out. Ike Showers gets his 2nd game up. Still trailing by 4s. It's 6-2 to Syperion. Just as he has done before, notching up half a dozen. Not bad at all. Well, you can't help but think there's probably better ways to use those Puyos on both sides of the field. Sullen GTR from Tich Showers, with the way that the blues are, the 5 that are linked that way. Here we go, chain coming off. Nice backdoor trigger there for Syperion. Power 5 will send that back. 6 will put the exclamation mark on it. Oh, it's 78 garbage. Grid filler plus 6. 5-point advantage now to Syperion, who is leading 7 games to 2 in this match. Now then, what are they going to do? You can see Tich's trying to look at GTR here. Interesting what he's got. I mean, Syperion is much cleaner. Purples look good on that side. Oh, could have gone for the power there. Not as if it needed, to be fair, because there's nothing of note for Tich. He's just starting to burn out a little bit. Syperion, on the other hand, just looks very, very capable. Ooh! Syperion trying some... Oh no, maybe not. Well, Syperion's going to try something different. Perhaps look at Key. Okay, elongated GTR in a way. No, it's not even... Yeah, it kind of is elongated for Tich. Goes for the chain. Alright then. Chain off now. Power 6. Nothing in response for Tich Showers. It's a star and 9, 189 garbage. And this is looking perilous for Tich as he is trading now by 7. Syperion, match point, bonus point pretty much in his hands, and a lovely GTR start. The speed difference you can just tell, and that's part of it. If you've got speed, you've got half the battle won. Now Syperion's just going to let loose. Chain off from both. Power 6 against the normal 6, and it's the power 6 that's going to take it. Oh, it might be clean. Tich concedes, and it's another thrashing victory, this time for Syperion, who takes Tich out by 10 games to 2. Alright then guys, we're now into the PC version of PuyoGB Champions, as we have Fraser Morgan, who is Ghost Truck, again taking on Tich Showers. Let's get this game underway. Here we go. Again, Fraser as player 1 and Tich as player 2. Tich has already suffered 2 big defeats. Both 10-2 margins to DaMisanthrope and Syperion. And you can see this is a lovely GTR line from Fraser here. Oh, he needs to be careful. He's going to cut his chain short. Now he's going to go and set the chain off. Here we go.
3.
Well, this is looking like a lovely 7 chain. That's a nice 7 chain from... That's a lovely 7 chain there from Fraser and Tich. Still reading from those 2 big defeats. Loses that match to Fraser, and Fraser takes first blood. You can see GTR start from Fraser with Kei. Elongating it now somewhat, just keeping that flat line. It's a nice extension. Okay, so set the chain off immediately.
2, 3.
Oh!
Tangent! Don't hurt me!
That was a bad misjudgment really from Tich. And as quick as you'd like.
I'm at 100%!
Fraser has taken the second game. I'm actually surprised that he didn't enter with Ghost Truck. You all know that I'll be referring to Fraser from here on out, but let's see if I can just call it as him being Ghost Truck. There we go, Ghost Truck getting GTR on the go. It just sounds like a nice, pretty cool nickname. Alright, needs to be careful not to have any kind of conflictions. He's got a power on that side now.
1,
2 chain coming up.
2,
Okay then.
3, 4.
Lovely 5 chain from Tich. Nothing there really for Ghost Truck as he takes a tumble.
Back to square 1.
And Tich Showers brings up his first game. Go 2-1 in favour of Ghost Truck. Enjoying that fantastic Boys theme arrangement. Oh wow, I tell you what, Tich wasn't quite sure where that blue yellow was going to go. He was deliberating for quite some time in that regard.
1.
Okay, and looking at things from here, Ghost Truck is also deliberating. Double greens look good there. Okay, yep, he's fixed his fixed his chain there. Oh, he's got to be careful.
Swim with me.
Oh, he manages to just dump colours to get what he needs. So
Right back at you.
half dozen.
5.
Grid fill. Oh, he's caught the frame as well, trying to concede.
I'm at
127 garbage there, and Ghost Truck is 3-1 up. Interesting start. You can tell that quite a few people actually in Star League quite comfortable with GTR. That's a nice ball. Building his tail, which is fine, but he needs to remember. There we go. I said, didn't want Ghost Truck to get that wrong. 2 chain against the 3. Okay, that line is buried. Can Tich get in a kill switch? You can bet. Oh, that's fortuitous. Oh, he blocks himself. He's blocked himself. Where's the kill coming? Here it is. You're not going to get that. Oh! Should have been taken out the previous guy, but the game allowed him to place another pair of Puyos. I think he's just as surprised on that one. Tich takes it back, and it's an all-clear start.
100%.
Who's going to fire first, I wonder? Well, they're both going to build. Both looking to see if they can take the other off guard. Okay, 2 chain coming up now. 2. Oh, is that going to catch him? No, it hasn't caught him on the frame, but it does neutralise to 3.
1.
I just noticed there's a little bit of key here from Tich. That main channel is blocked and he needs to get himself back into a position where he can unblock it. He's got a nice chain there, as long as he can get it off.
1.
Of course, what Ghost Truck needs to do now is be aware. Okay, yellow's a 3.
1.
Our chain coming up.
2.
That's going to bury that line big time. Oh, hang on. I just realised there's a backdoor chain here. Here we go. Is that going to be a 3 chain? I think it is. Yes, it is.
Swim with me.
And again, key on the backswing. Oh, he had the right Puyos there for a 6 coming up.
Right back.
But he had to set it off. Nothing there for Tich, unfortunately. Just a little bit too slow on that occasion.
100%.
And without doubt, Fraser, Ghost Truck, Fraser York Morgan, 4-2 now. Oh, again, it's a lovely GTR, it's fantastic GTR. Is he going to go for... No, he's not going to vine it up.
1.
Well, he might have vined it, but he's not going to. He's just going to set the chain off now.
2. 3.
Once you get that main GTR done, it is so easy just to build what you need to do. And
Don't hurt me.
Tich doing an awful lot of concessions here. An awful lot of concessions. His Ghost Truck is taking him to the cleaners at the minute. It's 5-2, so he's got the bonus point in his hand as well. Looking pretty good for Ghost Truck. Gets the 2 chain off.
2.
Not really going to do anything to Tich. Just needs to build it. He just needs to believe he can still keep building. Oh, he could have had a chain off actually. He's in a spot above her now. That's poor Puyo choices. Tich. Okay, 2 chain coming off now.
2. 1.
Ghost Truck keeping that pressure on.
1.
Alright.
1.
Looking good for Ghost Truck. He's... Oh, he needed a yellow there. And he's...
1.
That channel has yet to be blocked. That's incredible how that channel has yet to be blocked.
2.
Oh, okay. Gets another bite of the cherry there. Oh, oh, he's got the right colour as well.
1.
Oh, he's decided not to. Actually, no, he can't. He needs to clear those blues because he's got a confliction there.
1. 2. 1.
Oh, he doesn't care about conflictions. He's not going to give Tich a chance.
2. Don't hurt me.
And that's Gonskate.
I'm at 100%.
Ghost Truck very much taking Tich showers to the cleaners here. 6-2, an advantage of 4. Oh, this is interesting from Ghost Truck. He's attempting to do what looks to be flat pack. Tell you what, if he pulls this off, this would be a nice looking chain. Just needs to be aware that he doesn't. Okay, he gets the 2 chain off.
2.
See the GTR from Tich. Not bad actually. Oh, tell you what, is he going to build? No, he's going to set the chain off.
2.
Oh, there's a confliction.
4.
Oh, set your chain off, Ghost Truck. There we go.
2.
It's a confliction.
3.
It's a big confliction. It's a massive power chain.
Don't hurt me.
That is a fantastic return there from Ghost Truck.
I'm at 100%.
He's got 5 points to the good, 7-2. Tich must be thinking, what can he do? He needs to somehow stage a comeback. Both players taking a bit of time over where they're going to place Puyos. 2 chain now from Ghost Truck. Hasn't really buried Tich's resources. He can still do a lot with that. And he has a natural chain with the garbage step there. He's looking for yellows.
1.
Reds are all. Well, he's got reds. You've got reds.
1.
He's blocked in that channel now, and chains
3.
off.
4. 5. I did it!
Cheeky 6 chain. A cheeky 6 chain from Tich Showers, and he has reclaimed another point. 7-3, but very much still in Ghost Truck's favour as we come into this next game. GTR lines from both players. Interesting to see how Tich's gonna fix this one. He actually does have the right Puyos. Now he needs blues and he needs to not block
1.
himself.
1. 2.
Okay, little 2 chain there.
1.
Trying to get the pressure on. Oh, he's got the right colours as
3.
well. Is he going to set
4.
off? It's a 6 chain from Tich.
3.
It's only a 5 in return from Ghost Truck. So back-to-back wins for Tich Showers.
Back to square 1.
Could there be a fight back? Are we going to see a fight back? We'll have to wait and see. There's a nice GTR line from Ghost Truck. Oh, okay, that's risky. That's immediately risky from Ghost Truck, whereas
1.
Mike's keeping it simple. Doesn't really have a downturn. Or is he going to try and build high with blues on that side? Only a 2 chain. Okay, chain
1.
coming off.
2.
Looks to be half a dozen from
3.
Tich.
4. 5.
Oh, the chain's incomplete! It's a hat trick of wins for Tich Showers. There could well be a fight back.
Square 1.
Big Tich Showers has finally found his feet. Couple of poor choices there from Ghost Truck. Kept the door ajar for Tich just to somehow get himself back into this contest. Be careful not to block himself. That's safe. Much better line from Ghost Truck than it is from
2.
Tich. Oh, he's going to try his luck again.
2.
That's a beautiful chain. This is a lovely... Look at that tail. Fantastic tail.
1.
Beautiful, beautiful chain from Ghost Truck.
Don't hurt me.
And that has halted Tich Showers there. That advancement has pretty much been put on the back foot now as Ghost Truck restores his 3-point lead. Again, looking comfortable with the GTR line. Tich not so much. Oh, so let's have a look.
1.
2 chain now from Tich trying to put the pressure on.
1.
2 chain in return.
2. 1.
Well, that's actually cleaned up what Ghost Truck was looking for. Gonna set the chain off. He's got half dozen ready.
2. 3.
Oh, Tich, where's your chain, mate?
5.
There's no chain there.
Algorithms.
Oh no, no chain there at all.
I'm at 100%.
Back-to-back wins there for Ghost Truck, and he's now on match point. And Tich Showers somehow pulled something out of the hat. It's looking unlikely. Oh. Rechain coming up from Ghost Truck. Looking at it from here, you can see he's going to try and put Tich away quickly.
1.
Might even try a bit of key in the process. Oh, that's brave. I mean, I can see what he's trying to do. Oh, he's got nice Puyos there, actually. Going to carry on building, I wonder. Same with Tich. Tich's got a chain ready with blues. Or is he going to go with... Oh, he's building up.
1.
He's going to be brave,
2.
but he needs to be careful now.
3. 4. 1.
That's a nice 6 chain. It's only a power 2 in return from Tich. Nothing there, I'm afraid. And Ghost Truck, Fraser York Morgan,
100%.
has taken the game and has the bonus point as he wins this match against Tich Showers by 10 games to 5. Alright then guys, let's jump into another PuyoGB Star League match. This time Fraser, that's Fraser York Morgan of course, against Reese who is Anticitizen. This is going to be on the Switch version of Puyo Puyo Champions, so let's jump straight into it. See what we have in store. We got Fraser on the left and Anticitizen on the right. You can see GTR starts from both players. Oh, that's a nice GTR line actually for Anticitizen. He's just thinking about getting himself set up and ready. Okay, chain coming off now from ooh! 4 chain from Fraser. 5 in return, that's going to send 3. Oh, and caught the frame! Wow, that's unfortunate. So Fraser's on the back foot. Anticitizen's got the bit between his teeth. Oh, is that going to block? No! Oh, he's close. Is that going to do it? Oh, he's lucky. He's managed to get a chain off. And it's a nice free chain. Cleverly built. Doesn't matter how high up you are, as long as you can still get chains off, that's good. Now, is that going to be the start of the counter swing? And Anticitizen's getting buried by garbage. 2 chain after 2 chain after 2 chain. Oh, that's good play. Don't think there's anything Anticitizen can do there, so good clutch victory there for Fraser as he goes 1-0 up. Okay, into the second match now. And it's an all clear start. Life's the lottery, be lucky. And let's be fair, they're fired off immediately, so no problems there. Let's see what the opening gambits are going to be, because they've not been able to do GTR, so it looks as if they're both transitioning to key. Interesting key setup we got here from Anticitizen. Or I'll tell you what, Fraser's falling into the trap there. He needs to try and get himself off because it's a power 3 into a power 4. And I believe that's going to be curtains for Fraser, it is. So Anticitizen pulls it back immediately. It's 1 apiece. Okay, next game coming up. Both looking at GTR starts. Yeah, more or less exactly the same placement for the most part. Well, for the first few pieces anyway. Bit of indecision. Not so much from Fraser, but definitely from Anticitizen. Oh, that's a nice truncation there. Ooh, 2 chain to 2 chain. That's not going to block either, so that's all good. And gives Fraser an extra. He's just going to set off. He's got a 5 chain ready. Where are the greens? Oh, not enough time to get the greens, and Anticitizen takes a tumble. And Fraser goes 2-1 up. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, GTR start from Reese. Fraser kind of a bit stuck, so power 2 into a 3. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's kind of caught Anticitizen completely off guard. Now then, Anticitizen's got a lot of things, a lot of digging to do. Tell you what, greens look good for Fraser. If he can get the greens. It's been blocked, but it's not a bad block actually. It's kind of ruined his chain there. He might have given the momentum back to Anticitizen. It's got a 3 chain ready. Power single. Tried to get a 4 in. 11 on the backswing. Okay, now then, Anticitizen has got the right Puyos. Swamp City. Oh, it's gonna take him out. Nice snipe from Anticitizen, and it's 2 apiece. Okay, next game coming up, and both looking at GTR starts. slightly different ways of setting up. You know, got purple reds from Anticitizen, red blues for Fraser. Oh, he needs to be careful not to fall into that special trap. He's alright, safely negotiated. He needs a... Yep, he's got that fixed. Gonna go for a 2-chain. Ooh. Fraser can set that off. Now then. Oh, Anticitizen needs to be careful. He's gambling on yellows. Oh, he just about gets them. But of course the cut. The blue's the cut there. If the blue was there, it would have been an 8-chain, but it's only a 5. And Fraser goes 3-2 up. Okay, next match. Both trying GTR, a bit elongated on all sides. Alright, so Anticitizen just needs to be careful not to snooker himself. It kind of looks as if he's done that. He needs to be aware he doesn't... He's blocked himself to purples, that's fine, whereas... Ooh, it's a bit of a flat pack-ish. There from... Oh, he's got a top and tail. He's got a top and tail as Fraser. Oh, this looks good. I mean, they're safe. He's going to set the chain off. Alright then. Oh, hang on. Blues look brilliant for Anticitizen. No. Power 6. That's a huge power 6 chain. Oh, nice 8. And back he goes. And catches Fraser on the frame. Can't split these two. It's 3 apiece. Can't split them. Nicely done from Anticitizen. Good GTR line there. Oh, don't waste that colour. There we go. Fraser. Not bad actually. It's not, you know, not unplayable. Got to be careful though. It's like smattering into garbage there. Ooh, 70 for 4, we like them. Chain off now from Fraser, because there's nothing really for Anticitizen there. Lovely 6. And Fraser has dispatched Anticitizen a half a dozen. There we go, 4-3 now. Fraser again, inching by 1. Ooh. Interesting. I'm not sure what Anticitizen's trying to do there. I think he messed up the rotation. Power 2 into a 3 against a 4 chain. Brings it down to 6, so pretty much a nullification. And it doesn't hurt Anticitizen at all. Got the right Puyos who can build a 4 chain very quickly. He's wasting Puyos. Ooh, key for the second phase for Fraser. Oh, 4 chain against a 4 chain. Is it going to counter completely? Nope, it's still, well, down to 5. A 3 chain now. Which Anticitizen attempts to tank. Oh, I tell you what, that's better. Nice. 80 for 5 for a 3 chain. And a 3 oh, there was a 3 chain. Oh no, actually, I see what Fraser's doing. It's a bit too high with the blues, however, but I can kind of see what he's trying to do. Mind you, he's got a lovely Puyo combination there. Oh, 4 chain now. There we go. 4 against 4. Nicely batted away from, nicely batted away by Fraser there. Well, both of them working on their struggle. Oh, double yellow, double yellow, double yellow. That looks clean. Margin time now starting to creep in, so it's going to be a margin time assisted victory. Which one of these gentlemen is going to pull it off? 3 chain now. Oh, that is as good as 1, I think. Another chain will do the trick. Fraser needs to start digging like crazy. Even small little 2 chains are gonna add up the damage. There we go. It's Gonski. It's 4 apiece. Can't split them at the minute. Cannot split them at all. Alright, so GTR start from Anticitizen. Bit wobbly at the minute. Whereas Fraser's looking for the GTR. It's got actually, I tell you what, that's a nice transition. I don't think he realises just how nice that transition is. Just don't want to waste it. Okay, that block hasn't really done anything. Nothing circumstantial yet. Oh, yellows look good. Also, here we go. Is he going to build again? Yes, he is. Oh, he's got the right Puyos as well. Here we go. Chain off from Anticitizen. Any conflicts? Doesn't look to be. Oh, blues are brilliant for you. That's a fantastic 10 chain, and he didn't want to erase those reds. Oh. And Anticitizen inches into the lead with a lovely double-digit chain there. It's 5-4, but really it's still pretty much even at this stage. Ooh, this is interesting. Look at what Fraser's doing. He's going for key. Oh, it makes me happy when I see people play using key. Okay, little chain, not really going to do anything. This is looking very safe from Fraser at the minute. Not going to go the purple route, he's going to keep extending with blues, I think. Oh, he's going to set off. Oh, I'll tell you what, once again, the perfect Puyos for... There we go, power 6, massive 6 into a massive 7. He's going to take every bit of that 8 chain. What's it going to do? Takes it down to just under 2 oranges. Beautiful power chain from Fraser. Keeps him in it. Get out of town. 5 apiece. Halfway through. Really good contest this so far from both players in the Star League. Okay, bit of indecision from both players here. You see, Anticitizen's stack looks better suited. He's extending with greens. Is he going to extend with blues as well? I think he is. Is he going to carry on extending? Oh, he needs to be careful. Oh, Fraser Morgan catches Anticitizen off guard. Now then, big repair job needs to come in. Yellows look good for Fraser. Oh, there's nothing there. Power 5 into a 7. Ouch. Anticitizen got a little bit too greedy there. Fraser saw that and utilised the counter-attack to his advantage. 6-5 at the minute. Again, neither. Oh, there's an all clear. There's an all clear. Ah, they both missed. Well, I say they both missed it. I was looking more at Fraser's screen. He could have had the all clear there and he missed it. Oh well. Now then, that channel's somewhat blocked for Anticitizen, but it's not nigh on impossible. Is he going for a reverse trigger? Gonna go for a 2 chain. 2 chain in return from Fraser. Blocks to just 2. Oh, that's not bad. He's got to be careful with... No, he's blocked himself actually. He'll need to go the other way with his trigger, whereas Fraser's just trying to get some kind of chain cobbled together. Although purples look good. Oh, he's got the right colour there. Here we go, 5 chain incoming. Nothing really there for Anticitizen. It's a grid filler, down to 64. Tops it back up. Fraser pulls 2 ahead now, 7 games to 5. Getting very good at this. Alright, so GTR start from both players. Anticitizen needs to be careful because he's got very high trigger. Gonna set off. But of course, Fraser's got a chain ready. Or you need more than that, Anticitizen, and you blocked yourself up in the process. That's a lovely 7 chain. Lovely 7. If there were yellows there, it would have also been a 7 in return. So now, the field starts to open a little, the game starts to open a little bit. Fraser is 3 points ahead. He has the bonus point in his hand so far. It's 8 games to 5. Okay, GTR start from Anticitizen. Elongated, I think, maybe from Fraser. Well, he's thinking about setting off a sucker punch, but decides against it. Now then, that's a better GTR line, really, for Anticitizen. So there, blocks that. Got blues, that's what he needs. Needs to be aware there's a chain coming off. Power 4 into a 5. I think it's safe to say that Anticitizen's got this with power 6. Oh! 102 garbage on the backswing. Thank you very much. And Anticitizen claws one back. 8-6. So Fraser doesn't have the bonus point yet. Okay, GTR from Anticitizen. Of course, we've got elongated GTR from Fraser. Interesting. Well, that's a nice, I'll tell you what, that's a nice transition there. Goes for the 2 chain poke. He's going to try and catch Anticitizen off guard. That's a good block. Now then, chain off. Finishing touches. Nicely done by Fraser. He has the bonus points again. He is now a match point. 9-6. Here we go. Both going to start with GTR? Yep. They certainly are. I'd have to say, slightly more interesting GTR lines for both. Fraser's looks a bit more funky than Anticitizen's. Anticitizen with a high trigger on reds. He's going to start building on his tail, maybe. Erase those purples, probably not the best thing to have done. Oh, here we go. Go for glory. Chain off. Oh, gotta be careful, you've got a conflict there. That's a bad conflict. It's an 8 chain. Nothing there for Anticitizen and Gonski. So there we have it. Fraser's won this match and he's won it by 10 games to 6. Good contest. Alright then, let's do another PuyoGB Star League match. This time it's going to be Fraser York Morgan against Agent 3. Again, the Nintendo Switch version of Blue Champions. Let's jump straight into it. And we've got the Puyo Tech Mix, or Fusion beam, going on. Alright, so we've got GTR from Fraser, and Stairs from Agent 3. Okay, so Agent needs to be a bit careful here. Bit of a weak colour combination with the yellows. Alright, so that's better now for Agent. Oh, also, Fraser needs to be careful, because he's put himself in a little bit of a hole here. Okay, Agent's going to start building up to the second wall. Here comes a 3 chain attack. It's going to bury those resources of Agent 3, but she's got some digging to do. Well, it hasn't blocked her yet. She needs to be careful. Is she going to burn out here? I think she is. Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. So that 3 chain sucker punch actually worked for Fraser as he goes 1-0 up in this contest. Oh, okay. Both players attempting GTR by the looks of things.
1
A nice clean GTR line for the Fraser, as it were. Not sure what Agent 3's trying to do here, but fair enough. That's a nice clean transition now from Fraser. He needs to be careful with those purples though, because he's not going to be able to extend his chain. I think he knows this, which is why he's just going to continue building up. Oh, he's going for the power route. Now then, what's Agent going to do here? It doesn't look strong. Nice 7 chain from Fraser. Okay, chain off, power 3. Into a 5 by the looks of things. Still 151 garbage. Yet to resolve, so Agent 3 takes the plunge again, and Fraser goes 2-0 up. I wonder if Agent 3 will... No, she's going to stick with GTR. Which... that's not GTR anymore. And Fraser, I don't know. Okay, so freestyling. See what happens from here on out. Okay, quick attack from Fraser. All right, bit of a reset. Full start from both players, I'd say. So they're gonna need to have something mid-game. Try and get themselves out of this. It's a bit of a good block. Okay, I can see what Fraser's trying to do. Okay, 2 chain coming up. That's gonna catch Agent. Oh, purples look good there actually. Oh, she's got the right colours. She needs to go with. She needs greens. Nice power 6. Not really anything there. 3 chain in return. But nothing there really, so... And Fraser brings up his 3rd point. Already got the bonus point in his hand so far. 3-0. There we go. Tried and tested stairs for Agent 3. I'll tell you what, that's not bad... Oh, okay. I was going to say, that wasn't a bad... bad way to build. I'm not sure what Agent's going to try and do here, but see, that's quite nice actually from Fraser. That's a nice tail he's got there as well. You can keep building there, it's safe. There's no confliction with the reg. Chain off. Nice 7 chain. Oh, I'll tell you something. He's quick at building those chains. Agent, on the other hand, very slow. It looks as if our this year's swap champion at Play Expo Margate, Agent 3, is really on the back foot here. Alright then. Oh, she doesn't want to get too carried away. Nice GTR line again. Well, not a super nice GTR line, but I can see what Fraser's trying to do. Oh, frog stacking now. Chain off. Only a 2 chain. 2 chains, 2 chain. They're going to do anything here. Say that there's a lot of power coming down on Agent's side. Here we go. Power 2. Which catches Fraser completely off guard. Now then, kill spike. Needs to be a kill spike somewhere. Oh, I'll tell you what, loads of blows. Loads of blows. Oh, is that going to kill? It does. And Agent 3 breaks a duck. Still trailing by 3. 4-1 to Fraser so far. Again, stairs. Oh, nice Puyos for stairs. Nice Puyos for stairs. Oh, she's got to be careful. I think that's one thing that Agent 3 needs to work on. 5 chain coming up. Oh, fortuitous. Is she going to get it in? Oh, it's going to resolve, isn't it? Yeah. Too slow. Too slow. Frame trapped. So Fraser restores a 4-point lead at the minute. 5-1. Yeah, one thing that Agent 3 has got to try and work on is not to use the same colour for her transition if it's going to conflict. Like here, the yellows do not work for this transition. Whereas the purples work nicely for Fraser. Ooh, hello. Is he going to go with purples on that far side? I think he is, you know. Oh, this looks good. He can still build as well. Is he gonna keep building? I think he should. Ooh, okay. Nope, he's gonna let loose. Chain off. Oh, he's got another link on there as well. Power 8 into a 9. Oh! And I must admit, those garbage symbols throw me off because the purple rock is actually worth less than the star in 3-2, but that's inconsequential because Fraser is 6-1 up. He's looking very strong in this competition. Alright, stairs now again from Agent 3. Oh, nice. First floor stairs, setting off. Purple's needed. Power chain. It's a 5. It's going to be a power 3, and that's about it. It neutralises about half. So, the advantage is very much with Agent, but she needs to build bigger chains quicker if she's going to pack Fraser away, because Fraser, as we've seen, can dig out of tricky situations. Oh, that's a good block. Now then, Fraser's got to be careful. Is that going to kill? No, it doesn't. Ooh! 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 That was bad from Fraser. Panicked a little bit there. Agent 3 pounced and capitalised. It's 6-2 now. Of course, Fraser's still front running by 4. Ooh! Do I see elongated GTR stroke flat pack here? I do. There's going to be an all-clear opportunity. Maybe not. Oh, hang on. No, I can see the tail. I can see the tail that Fraser's trying to build. Oh, that's safer. But Agent 3 needs to not think about wasting those Puyos. Chain off now from Fraser. That's really nice. Or 2 chain. Gotta be careful. Oh, the purples are gonna conflict. Power 8. Purples have conflicted. Is that a cheeky little stairs for the second phase there from Fraser? With an L shapes as a trigger there. That's funky. Anyway, 7-2 now to Fraser. Yeah, I like this from Fraser. He's kind of learning how to do flat pack with an elongated GTR transition there. Ooh, he's got key going now too. Oh, hello, is he showboating? Set your chain off, mate. That's a beautiful chain. It's a 5 against a 6. That's going to send the garbage back. Oh, 65 garbage. Agent 3 hasn't got an answer at the minute. And Fraser is 8-2 to the good. Alright. Stairs for Agent 3. GTR, by the looks of things. Interesting. Freestylish, elongated GTR for Fraser. It's got so many resources, Agent 3, she's just stacking them to the side. That's safe. Okay, launching off. Here we go. Looking good. Needs greens, and purples. Not gonna get them. Not gonna get them at all. First floor attack has worked, and Agent 3 has clawed another point back. She's gonna channel in what she did against her Tich Showers and just come back from absolutely nowhere. Ooh, okay. GTR from Fraser. It's a nice GTR line. It's pretty fat. Boys, throw out blues at the minute for both players. See, that's a safer bet for Agent. We continue building now, and I think she should look to go brave. Don't worry about the garbage. No, she's going to set off. Oh, misread from Fraser. He needs to build quickly. He's not getting there. Bails out from trying to ready a counter-attack, and wisely wise to get out of town. 120 garbage still yet to fall. 4 oranges just sitting there proudly. Perhaps a comeback is on. Agent 3 now. Or another point back. Oh, is there an all clear? You bet there is. Come on, Agent. No, none of them have gone for it. Unfought. But oh well. Good Puyos for stairs. Nothing there that's inconsequential. A truncation there for Fraser is also pretty good. No yellows anywhere though. Wise. That's his wise from Agent 3. Now then, greens. I'd still keep building. It's a 4-chain. Yellows, yellows, yellows. No yellows anywhere. She can still survive. Not anymore. Fortuitous, but Fraser will take it. He's now a match point, leading by 5. 9-4 so far. I do like this little way of building from Fraser York Morgan. It's a really interesting build. It's not something you see often, particularly in Western play. Alright. Yellow's aware. Where are the yellows? Yellow coming up. 5-chain. And that looks like a 6. No. It's definitely a 6. And that's going to take the game away from Agent 3. Unlucky, but Fraser had her counter-attack ready to neutralise and send the attack back. So there you go. Fraser York Morgan has won this match by 10 games to 4 against Agent 3. Good contest. Alrighty then, it's time for another high-octane PuyoGB Star League match, and it's going to be Fraser York Morgan against DaMisanthrope. It should be a pretty interesting contest between the two. Here we go then. So, Fraser looking at that nice elongated GTR line. Oh, that's nice. Nice use for Puyos. Whereas DaMisanthrope's just going to hit as hard and as fast as possible. Swamp 2-chain into a 3. That might actually need the hold of that to counter, which it does, and it's only sent 1 on the backswing. DaMisanthrope gets a lot of economy just by his small down stacking. Oh, 18 garbage, and already Fraser is on the back foot. Oh, nicely done there by DaMisanthrope. But he needs a bigger chain. He needs to find a kill switch somewhere. Oh, nice 2-chain there in return from Fraser, putting the pressure back onto DaMisanthrope. 2-chain now. 2-chain to 2-chain. It's a bigger 2-chain in return. Not really consequential blocks. 2-chain to 2-chain again. Then DaMisanthrope trying to keep the pressure on. Blues look good for DaMisanthrope. He's going to get... Oh, okay. He's going another way. 3-chain now. Nice. Oh, greens, greens, greens. Fire, fire, fire. Oh, nicely done there by Fraser York Morgan. He almost made a mistake there. Oh, nice 2-chain. Now then. 2-chain in return. Poking each other. Oh, 3-chain there from Fraser York Morgan. Now then. 2-chain again. Margin time now starting to kick in. The question is, how quickly can one of these people get a kill switch? Oh, nice. Nice there. Oh, that's going to put DaMisanthrope under a lot of pressure. Right, 2-chain again. 8 garbage. Oh, that's a really good block, that. It's not what DaMisanthrope needed. He needs some space. Here we go then. Looks as if... Yeah, not there. Not there at all, and Fraser takes the clutch. 1-0 up. They both very different styles of play. Ooh, okay. See the GTR from Fraser. This is very much a freestyle line from DaMisanthrope. Power 2 into a 3. Gets the right Puyos to set her for 6 chain. And DaMisanthrope hasn't got enough resources or speed, for that matter, to actually counter that attack. So maybe a change attack is needed for DaMisanthrope, because Fraser has called 2. It's 2-0 up. Right. Oh, bit of his own medicine again used against him there. Fraser York Morgan dishing it out to DaMisanthrope. I'll tell you something. Greens look good. Is this going to be a power 2 chain? I think it is. Swamp 2 chain. It's going to bury those resources. Now then, is he going to follow it up with another kind of attack? He needs to. DaMisanthrope does not want to allow Fraser to start building and digging out. Okay, power 2 chain. Oh, here we go. Power 3 in return. That'll send the garbage back. 11 on the backswing. Now then. DaMisanthrope, what do you got? Ooh, 3 chain now from Fraser. He's looking for that 3rd win. Oh, that's really, really bad play from DaMisanthrope. He knew he had 2 rows of garbage waiting to fall, and that blue should not have been there. So he gifted that 3rd win to Fraser, who gleefully accepts it. It's 3-0 up. There was an all-clear opportunity, but he's missed it. Ooh. What can it do? 3 chain now, power 3, power 2 into a 3. 20 garbage, 3 more on top. Now then, DaMisanthrope needs to try and claw some momentum. That'll take a little bit. Or is he going to go for a power single? No, he's going to go for a 2 chain instead. I think the power single might have been a better option. Might have been. But of course, this doesn't mean to say that he's out of it. But Fraser looks pretty good at this moment. 2 chain to 2 chain. Ooh, Fraser. He's gonna gamble. Is it gonna block? It hasn't blocked. He's got a 4 chain ready. Alright then, 4 chain up. All those resources are going to be buried. Advantage now with Fraser, as he's got a lot of resources to use. DaMisanthrope's got to be careful now, because he doesn't want to gift too many more easy wins to Fraser. Alright, so he's going to lead with... No, he's not. He's going to... Oh, nice 2 chain, and margin time now kicking in. Have a 2 chain. Oh, we can't afford to be slow, DaMisanthrope. He concedes the match. And it's 4-0 to Fraser. It's one-way traffic at the minute. Right, initial exchange. GTR for Fraser. Needs to set the chain off to block. Only 2, 3 on the backswing. Nicely done. Now then. No, I don't know what Fraser's trying to do here, but he's kind of... Is that going to block? It hasn't yet. You could say it has, kind of. Here we go. Power 2 into a 3. It's a 4 chain from Fraser, which blocks most of it. Only 7 falls. Oh, nice power single. Okay, 2 now back with that 2 chain. Another 2 chain now from DaMisanthrope. It's not really going to trouble Fraser all that much. I thought he would have set that off. Ooh, some semblance of key by DaMisanthrope. Here we go. That's a beautiful 80 for 37. Massive 4 chain there, sending an additional 42 garbage. And DaMisanthrope is pretty much staring down the barrel here. And that's Gonski. One-way traffic at the minute as Fraser goes 5-0 up. Is there going to be a start of a comeback? Because at the moment, DaMisanthrope hasn't got anything. Trying to keep that centre line as much as possible. 4 chain, nicely done. It's going to send 14 back over. Not really stopped DaMisanthrope, not yet. How's he going to get himself out of this? Because he needs to be very careful. What's he looking for? Not greens. Going for a 2 chain. Here we go. 5 chain now from Fraser Morgan. Good luck with this. Nothing there at all. Another concession. And wow, Fraser is bossing this game. DaMisanthrope was in good form leading up to this, but he's really hit a stone wall. And I mean not a brick one, a stone wall against Fraser Morgan here, who's kind of messed up the GTR. 123.11, nice swamp 2 chain there. Is this going to be the start of some reversal of fortunes? It could well be. Swamp 2 chain into a 3. And finally, DaMisanthrope has broken his duck. He's still trailing by 5. 6-1 to Fraser Morgan at the minute. Quick 2 chain for DaMisanthrope. Trying to get the early attack in. Now then, what's he going to do here? Oh, he's got nice. That looks pretty nice. 3 chain. Power 2 will block that off. Free passage for those 16 garbage to fall. Oh, is he looking for a 4 chain now? He could well be looking for a 4 chain. No, he's going for power 2. Sees the attack, sends it back. I mean, to be fair, it's not really going to trouble Fraser because he's got enough there. Lovely 4 chain, look at this. Using those garbage to his advantage. The 3 chain will block probably about half of it, which it does. 2 chain now, Fraser. Getting himself back in this contest. DaMisanthrope with it all to do. Wouldn't say it's unwinnable from this position, but you can see that Fraser's bossing this. We need yellows. He hasn't got yellows in time. It's going to take more damage. DaMisanthrope on the back foot again. Oh, that's double rotate. There we go. Oh, that's not going to do anything because his trigger's greens. His trigger is greens. Oh, he's brave. No, he's just set it off that way. Lovely 5 chain. Hacks. DaMisanthrope away. Wow. Fraser 7-1 up. Whatever DaMisanthrope's trying to do, it's not working. Fraser has got him scouted. Alright, power 2 chain now from DaMisanthrope. 4 chain in return. He's ready. Only a 2 chain there, it's only going to block a tiny bit. Oh, that's a good block as well. Concession there from DaMisanthrope. I wouldn't have conceded. I would have kept on going, but got to be careful with that. Don't want to be seen to be saying no, I don't want to play anymore.
1
8-1 now to Fraser York Morgan, who is in imperious form now. He's found his stride and he's a real contender. Oh, here we go. You got another shot. You have another shot. Alright, here we go. The Misanthrope. Swamp City. Massive power 3 into a 5. It's a normal 5 chain from Fraser. It's blocked about a third of it. Oh, he's got to be careful now. Good attack is all the Misanthrope needs to pack Fraser away. Can't be seen to block himself. Oh, is that going to block? Is that going to block down the channel? It does. But the Misanthrope's thinking, what have I got to do here? Gets the chain off. He needs to go with yellows, I think. He sees it differently. Power 2 chain. He manages to get a quick attack off. And he's trying his best to stem the flow against him, but he is still trailing by 6 as Fraser leads 8 games to 2. Ooh, looks like Kei by Fraser here. Yep, Fraser looking at Kei. Interesting. Misanthrope. Oh, gotta be careful. I see what he's trying to do, but he's wasted those yellows. He's got a 3 chain off at least. Gives him something. That blocks the resources, but it doesn't allow Fraser to really get too far away. Now the 2 chain. No yellows for the Misanthrope. Stunted by the fact that he has no yellows. Whereas all Fraser really needs is purples, which he's got. Chain off. Power 2 chain. It's not there. It's a 6. It's another half dozen. The Misanthrope taking the plunge again. And Fraser York Morgan looks absolutely imperious now. 9-2. The Misanthrope really needs to start winning some games and clawing himself back into this contest. But at the moment he just doesn't seem to have an answer. Oh, I thought he was going to look for the all clear. Gets a 4 chain off. It's a 4 also from Fraser York Morgan. Only 2 on the backswing. Oh, say it ain't so! Say it ain't so! All clear found by the Misanthrope. He's got a bit of an advantage. Oh, it's the wrong bicolour! The wrong bicolour there for Fraser. He had a 4 chain ready, but he got the 2 colours he didn't want. But he got one, but not the other. And that's Gonski. He's not going to get there. Get out of town! Is this the start of the fight back? It might be too little too late. But damage limitation is all the Misanthrope can do. Oh no. Now, surprisingly, that didn't block. That is so unfortunate. Power 3 into a 4. Back it goes. Oh, nice amount of damage there. 45. Now then, start the fight back perhaps. This will pack Fraser away. Oh, that might be a bit too much there for Fraser to do. Yep, get out of town. Wow, here we go. This could well be the fight back of the century again. We've already seen it once. May happen again. Be from a larger deficit as well. But the Misanthrope needs to be playing with a bit of guile, cunning. Okay, that will block. Gets another quick attack in. Keeps the pressure on. That'll also block. He's going to build with blues. Okay. Oh, he's going to chance it with reds. He's going to get some kind of chain off. Oh, that looks good for Fraser. He's going to. Oh, he thought he had a free chain off, but no. Needs to try and get himself out of this hole. He's going to erase all the. Yes, he is. Erase all the greens. Get as much damage limitation as possible. DaMisanthrope needs to try and find a big kill switch here. Only a normal 2-chain. Send a little bit of garbage back. Okay, that looks better. Now, how is he going to play this? He's going to go for the 2-chain that way. Here we go. 3-chain now from Fraser. Ooh. And 3-chain back from DaMisanthrope. Oh, that's a lot of garbage. And I don't think Fraser's... Yeah, Fraser's not got enough there. DaMisanthrope pulls another one back. 9-5 still to Fraser. He still has the bonus point. Oh, that was a bit tricky from DaMisanthrope there. Goes immediately for a power single. See that Fraser's built high. Is he trying to anticipate what's coming? Here we go. Oh, look at this. 90 for 22. Oh, 39. Nothing there for Fraser. Fight back definitely on. 9-6. DaMisanthrope, a man possessed, trying to claw back as many points as he can. If he can get that deficit down, it won't impact his points difference as much. Oh, hello. He's going for a power 2 into a 3. Oh, Fraser's made a bit of a mistake there. He has recovered somewhat. Goodness me. Alright then, what's going to happen here? Oh, he's only found the all clear again. Oh yeah, he's only found the all clear again. That's going to block a little bit. Another orange of garbage coming. That's blocked him completely. And just like a metronome starting to fire, clicking beat by beat, it's 9-7. DaMisanthrope's found his feet again. Is he going to try and find another all clear? No, he's not. Is he going to build with yellows? I think he will. He's got a 4-chain ready immediately. Fraser's only got a 3. Oh, nearly an orange worth of garbage. And Fraser is now on the back foot again. Now then. Oh, no all clear there. I was going to say, if he found another all clear, that would have been hilarious. But Fraser's back into a position of relative safety. Oh, and he's got nice colours there. 70 for 4, 70 for 12. That's going to deal a good chunk of damage. Won't block DaMisanthrope completely. He still gets a little 2-chain off. 3-chain now from Fraser. Trying to get himself back into this game. Catches DaMisanthrope on the frame. Alright then. What is DaMisanthrope? Go with greens, go with greens, go with greens, go with greens on the other side. Come on, man. 4-chain now from... Oh, is he going to get it in? Yes, he is. Oh, 3-chain that way. Interesting. He still protects his main chain, as it were. Fraser has definitely got the advantage here. I'm not sure how DaMisanthrope's going to get himself out of this. 2 against a 3. That's going to block. Margin time will now creep in. Now the question is, how quickly can either of these guys build a kill switch? Because it's relatively equal, relatively even. Oh, here we go. 3-chain now. 3-chain kill switch. Oh, it has blocked. Is that going to kill? It does. A valiant effort from DaMisanthrope, but it is Fraser York Morgan who takes this match 10 games to 7, and a brilliant contest it was too. Alright then guys, it's time for another PuyoGB Star League match. This time we're going to jump straight in and do TenMirim against Agent 3. PC version of Puyo Champions this time round. And some amazing music to get this game off. Right, so let's have a look and see what the opening gambits are. GTR for Mirim, playing as Ragnus the Brave.
1,
Obviously English voices, because I'm not gonna put Japanese voices in for the PC version.
1.
And Agent 3 playing as Draco. Okay, interesting to see what Mirim's doing here. I mean, there's a GTR type thing for Agent, but I don't know, I think with those Puyos, given...
1, 2.
2 chain now from Mirim. No, given how she normally plays... Ooh! Oh, Mirim, that's a lovely extension. 4 chain.
Light slash.
2 chain now from Agent, trying to block that off. Oh, she's covered herself.
2.
And chain off now from Mirim. Kill switch found.
4. 5. 6. 7.
Power 8.
Mega Grave.
Why me?
And God's Gate.
Aww.
You may trust in my power.
So Mirim takes first blood in this contest. Okay, into the second match now, and okay, Agent 3 going with stairs. And Mirim, not sure what Mirim's trying to do there. It's a bit funky.
1.
Oh, nice Puyos for stairs. Although I don't really like the fact that, again, Agent 3 is falling into the trap. The same kind of thing with GTR Special. You can't really have the same colour as you're trying to build up if on your downturn it's going to conflict.
1.
Actually, I just realised what Mirim's doing here.
1.
Now then, the thing is, what is
2.
how's Agent going to get herself out of this? Because oh no, she's gonna. Oh, that's lucky. Didn't get blocked. She's gonna send.
I can't.
Wow.
Lose.
Sorry, you never stood a chance.
You'll take it. Doesn't matter which way you take it, but you take it. Oh, all clear. Who's gonna go in it?
1.
Both are getting it.
1.
Easy peasy.
Right then. Who's gonna fire off first? Likely to be Mirim, I'd have thought. Nope, it's gonna be Agent.
1.
I can see what Mirim was doing, going for like a key line there. I wonder how many people are going to say, what, key lime is in the pie? No, key line.
1.
And again, this is the problem with trying to build stairs.
1.
You've got blue, red, blue on the
1.
far left. 2 chain coming off from Mirim. Meanwhile, you can't
1.
get the colour there.
3.
Nice 4 chain from Mirim. Okay, 2 chain now from Agent.
Why me?
Nice and high, so she can at least erase the.
2.
Oh, she's got to
My
be quick.
hero never loses.
Oh, nice follow-up attack there from Mirim, and that's gone.
Aww.
2-1 to Mirim.
You may trust in my power.
But yeah, you got blue, red, blue. That's really bad if you're trying to extend upwards for the stairs. You really need a different colour.
1.
2 chain now from Mirim. That is gonna block. Only residual. Oh, Agent's wasting quite a few resources actually. I know she's trying to get her stairs pattern up. That's better. There we go. She can extend with reds there. That's safe. She hasn't got the reds where the yellows would be, so it becomes a free extension in effect.
1.
Oh, she needs to be careful.
1. 2.
1, 2.
Nice counterplay there from Agent 3. How is she going to extend upwards? Is she going to go with purples? Or is she going to go with... I'm not sure what she's trying to do. I mean, she's got the right Puyo. She just needs to extend.
1.
Oh,
2.
oh, got to be careful. Set your chain off. Set your chain off. There we go. Get something off.
3.
That's better. Now then, pressure's on Mirim because he's got nothing to back it up. That's how you do it.
1.
Nice bit of counterplay.
Lose.
Good stuff there, Agent. So, 2 apiece. Not just about building chains and building chains quickly, not strictly anyway, as both players try GTR lines. It's also watching the opponent and making sure you know when to pounce. It's a well-timed sucker punch or quick attack can turn it in your favour. There's residual, it's not really going to do anything. that attack from Mirim.
1.
Ooh, that's, I was going to say, the reds looked a bit weak there. Looking a bit stronger now.
1.
Not sure what Agent's trying to do. Gets a free chain off.
Fire breath.
1.
Okay, main chain off for Mirim.
This is the end. 4.
Probably is.
5.
8 chain coming up.
6. 7.
It's only a single, nothing there.
1.
70 for 4 brings it down to
Why me?
300.
Aww.
You may trust in my power.
Oh well, 3-2 to Mirim. Alright then. I think it's safe to say that, you know, when the Puyos are good for stairs, they are good for stairs. As they are here. I mean, that's lovely for stairs.
1.
That's a safe extension. She's not going to use it. Oh, there was a stronger set of Puyos there. That's slightly better.
1.
Now then, that will block. Of course, what Agent needs to do is...
1.
1.
2.
Whereas Mirim, that will block. Okay,
1.
gets the 2 chain off.
2.
1.
Nice.
2.
Oh, lovely. Look at this. 4 chain. Here we go.
Dragon tail.
But
2.
when you get the right Puyos,
4.
your chain gets off there.
6.
Oh, is that going to reach? I think it's only going to be a 9.
1.
My ultimate strike.
2.
Counter attack coming up. Oh, I need another yellow. Another yellow on top of there would have been an 8.
6.
Good 7 chain counter.
Why me?
4 chain just to seal the deal from Mirim.
Why me? Aww.
Night Slash.
You may trust in my power.
That's a Pokemon move, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Lagnus is a Pokemon confirmed. I'd say Sand Slash. What'd you say in chat? Alright then, GTR for Mirim.
1.
Whereas... yeah, Agent's just trying to build stairs.
1.
Mind you, Mirim's pretty quick. I've just seen what Mirim's got built there. That's good. 2 chain now from Agent, trying to get quick attacking. Oh, that was almost fatal.
1.
That's gonna be fatal. That's a kill. Gone.
I can't.
Nice recovery there from Agent 3. She's
stood a
still in
chance.
this. 4-3 to Mirim, only leading by 1. Oh, nice. Okay, GTR now for Mirim. He's very comfortable setting that up. Whereas we've got stairs from Agent 3. Okay, residual block's not really going to do anything.
1.
1.
She's going to go, yeah, she's going to carry on with... oh, that's nice. That is good. That's good. Alright then. Mirim...
1.
oh, Mirim... no, okay. Mirim is going to try and protect.
1.
Oh, don't waste your cutters!
2.
Hey.
Residual block, nothing too bad there.
1.
Alright then. So there is a chain ready for Mirim. He's probably going to keep building it, whereas Agent needs to... oh, don't waste purples.
1.
Oh, she's got mixed up there.
1. 2.
Tried to get a little quick attack in, but now she's kind of
6.
done herself.
Mega Grave.
Why me?
Yeah, she
Why me?
that was very, very
You
risky
may
from
trust
Agent
in my
there.
power.
Transition wasn't there in the end. And the Sucker Punch, well, didn't really work because Mirim already had his chain ready. So 5-3 to Mirim. Agent with it all to do. Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't go with blues there because
1.
you won't be able to work on your extension up.
1.
I wonder how Agent's going to fix this.
1. 2.
Okay, 2 chain from Mirim. Tell you what, I'm not entirely sure what Mirim was trying to do there, but he didn't have reds for the longest time.
4.
You needed another blue on top.
Mega Grade.
Why me?
That's the problem, Agent. You can't do it that way.
You may trust in my power.
Mirim now has a 3-point advantage. Okay, so Agent now trying to go GTR. There you go. That's a better way of getting your cornerstone set up. Alright, so Mirim... Ooh, interesting. Very interesting, Mirim. See what you're trying to do there?
1.
Oh, I think he's gone the wrong way now. He might have confused himself. Tell you what, a sneak attack might actually kill here.
1.
Only a 2-chain.
2.
Hey.
That will block.
1.
Okay then. So Mirim now doing a bit of cleaning, as it were, trying to sort his own mess out.
1.
1.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Ah, double yellows would have been perfect over there.
1.
2.
Okay, caught on the frame.
1.
Now then, what's Agent going to do? Because
1.
this is looking quite dicey. Is she going to get blocked? No, she hasn't. She's got a 2-chain.
1.
Okay, chain off from Mirim. He's got what he needed.
4.
1.
5.
2.
Mega Grade.
It's only a 6. It'll dispatch Agent 3.
Why me? Aww.
You may trust in my power.
And Mirim, well, powers ahead, really. 7-3 at the moment to Mirim. Okay, Agent 3 going for stairs. Oh, no, I should have gone the other way. Should have gone the other way. Oh, I was going to say they were beautiful Puyos for stairs, but she's wasted half of the resources on the right-hand side. Should have kept going on the left. Mirim, meanwhile... Okay. Interesting way of building the GTR.
1.
Now then, how is Agent going to extend? Yeah, extend like that. That's safe.
3.
Chain off. You just need reds. Reds are coming. Here we go. Chain off.
2.
It's a 7,
Mega Grade.
which I have to say, Agent has safely negotiated.
I'm on fire today. Hear me roar.
1.
But chain from Mirim is only a 4. It isn't going to do anything.
Light Slash. What the?
1.
And a free chain from Agent 3, just to make sure that Mirim gets out of town.
Sorry. You never stood a chance.
That's better from Agent 3. Much better from Agent 3. So 7-4 to Mirim. He's still got the bonus point in his hand at the moment. Alright, so. Ooh.
1.
Okay, 2-chain now from Agent 3. Stairs against GTR. That's a good little residual block. Alright then, so what's going to happen here? Is it light block? I'm just wondering, would it have been safer for Agent to have gone for the kill? It's too late now, I think, because Mirim's got his chain off.
4. 5.
Oh, I don't think it's going to reach. It's an 8.
7. Mega Grade.
Yep,
Why me?
Agent 3 caught napping, really.
Why me?
8-4 to Mirim.
Aww.
You may trust in my power.
He's keeping hold of that bonus point. Well, looks as if Mirim's... looks as if Mirim's trying stairs. He is, he's just going the other way.
1.
This is interesting, stairs battle. It might be a precursor to what we could expect in the Crown League. We have about 3 stairs players in the Crown League. 2 chain from Agent 3.
1.
Oh, now then. A nice kill spike will do it.
1.
1.
2.
Oh, Mirim's trying to dig out.
1.
I love how he's got a reversible tail there. I think just all Agent really needs to do is fire. Just fire something. There we go, 3 chain.
1. 2.
3 chain in return.
This is the
And of course the purple will follow that up.
1. 2.
Oh, you gotta build quick!
Light slash.
Oh, I'll tell you what, if there was a blue there on that side, that would have been a lovely reversible chain. Not to be.
You may trust in my power.
And Mirim is on match point, 9-4 at the moment. Can Agent 3 claw something back? Or she's going to go GTR. Might be a bit too risky. Might be a bit too risky. Alright, 5 chain coming off from Mirim. He's going to end this early.
4.
This is like playing. This is like playing Dr. Robotics Mean Bean Machine. A 5 chain will do the trick, and Mirim takes it.
In my power.
With a spread of 6, he wins this match 10 games to 4. Alright then, let's jump into another PuyoGB Star League match. This time it's going to be Fraser Morgan against Syperion. Both players looking pretty strong in this league. Let's rock and roll. GTR starts from both players. Slightly different ways of building it as well, which is always nice to see. Syperion's look somewhat cleaner, having said that. Fraser's method of building does net him some very good chains. Alright then. Chain coming off from Syperion. Oh, you need reds and purples. Don't think you're going to get anything there, Fraser. So first blood to Syperion. Alright, into the second game. Syperion quick off the mark. Ooh, nice furious for GTR. Nicely negotiated there by Fraser Morgan. Probably had a better idea, but I can see what he's doing. That's fair enough. Again, Syperion's link is pretty good as well. How's he going to keep building on it? Is he going to go with yellows? Yes, he is. Alright, Fraser, what are you going to do? Same kind of thing. Oh, could have topped and tailed that. Alright then, what next? He's going to need blues, he's going to need them quick. Power 7. And that's done him like a kipper. And Syperion 2-0 up. Alright, what next? GTR lines from both. You can see that Fraser's is actually nicer and quite flat, which is always a bonus. Bit of indecision at the moment. Syperion leading with blues. A 2-chain trying to get the quick attack on. Hasn't really blocked. Might have actually helped Syperion there. Oh, he needs blues. Power 2-chain coming up. That is actually a good sucker punch. That's gonna block! That is gonna block! Oh, Fraser needs to be careful now. Just a good attack now from Syperion will finish this off. Oh, he's got through to his chain, but he's also got through to resources. He needs greens and he needs them quick. Oh, he's too slow! He's too slow! Syperion with a hat-trick of wins. He goes 3-0 up against Fraser Morgan here. Ooh, not sure that's how the GTR line was meant to go, but fair enough. Oh, that's really good from Fraser. That's much nicer from Fraser. Syperion probably has to try and do something a bit more. Here we go, 4-chain coming off. Nice 4-chain, 5-chain in return. It's going to send 16 on the backswing. So it's consequential, it's nothing too much. Syperion can still work with the resources he's got. Now then, how's Fraser going to break his duck here? Swamp 2-chain will do the trick. 15 on the backswing, 14 actually, apologies. Another 2-chain, 63 breaks that down to just 1. Now then, Syperion, what have you got? Only another 4, it hasn't really blocked. Syperion can get his way out. Fraser very much still in the driving seat. Oh, here we go, chain off. Bit of tennis. Oh, 36 resolved. Nice and clean. And how the table has turned. Syperion is now in the driver's seat. Okay, free chain now from Syperion to put Fraser York Morgan away. 4-0. Brilliant stuff. Hey, next match up. Okay, both looking at GTR starts. Fraser, much nicer on that transition. Bit of key there as well. Not going to affect his chain all that much. Don't think the Reds will match. Oh, Syperion's got to be very careful here. I think he's just going to try and set off. Alright, here we go. 2 chain up. Here we go, chain off. That's a good tail. It's a lovely 8-chain. Nothing there for Syperion, and Fraser has broken his duck. He's finally off the mark. Still trading by 3, but he's off the mark, and that's important. Ooh, L-shape with GTR. Nice from Syperion. A power single blocks the channel off completely. So Syperion needs to do some repairing. Oh, that didn't block. That's fortuitous. That allows a clear line for Syperion, who gets a 4-chain off. Now then, that's a good amount of damage, but it does allow Fraser to start garbage chain. Oh, he's got 4-chain ready. He has a 4-chain ready. He can launch it off. Nicely done. Now then, Syperion, what have you got? Lovely 4-chain using those resources. Oh, this is pretty good game. This is a pretty good game. You have to say, Fraser's probably slightly stronger in using garbage to his advantage, but Syperion is no mug. Oh, beautiful 4-chain. That's gonna finish things off. Lovely from Fraser York Morgan. He pulls the second one back. Back-to-back wins. It's Fraser 2, Syperion 4. Alright, you see GTR start for that one free stairs from Syperion. This is really freestyling. He gets a 4-chain off. Oh, he's got to be careful, Fraser. He can fire with purples. He can fire with purples. Nice 6-chain. Here we go. Oh, Syperion with no answer there. And he's been dispatched for half a dozen. And Fraser with a hat-trick wins himself. Back into contention. Okay, GTR from Fraser in this game. Syperion trying to look for GTR. Kind of messed that up a little bit. He's just going to fire the chain. It's only a 3-chain. That power 2-chain is going to block pretty much all of it. Oh. Okay, 2-chain, another 2-chain to follow it up. Bit of tennis. Only 2 garbage resolved at the end of that. Fraser has got resources he can use. Is he going to build key? Yes, he is. Oh, tell you what, he needs a yellow on those reds at the far end. There we go. It's only... Oh, he's got to be careful. This is a really good snipe attack from Syperion. All those resources are buried, which means Fraser's got to do a lot of digging. Power 2-chain now, burying those resources even more, and it's not going to allow Fraser to escape. Syperion pulls one back. And he's leading now by 2, as it's 5 games to 3. I must admit, I do like how Fraser starts his GTR. Pretty proficient. 4 chain coming off now. And a 5 chain rebuttal. 4 on the backswing, another 36. Oh, beautiful, 40 garbage. Fraser's resources buried. Oh, that's gonna kill. Syperion has the bonus point back in his hands as he's leading by 3. 6-3 to Syperion at the moment. Ooh. They're both copying each other. I don't think Syperion wanted to do that, so... Initiative handed back over to Fraser. Ooh, is he trying to go for vining it up? Might be. Ooh, this is interesting. Syperion's fixed his line. He's going to go with greens. If he goes greens on that tail, that's going to be very, very powerful. But he needs to be careful now because he's got confliction. He knows he's got a confliction. He's going to try and bait Fraser into it. Oh! Successfully baited. And a 4 chain to tell Fraser to get out of town. So a 4-point lead now for Syperion. We're looking at GTR now at the start of this game. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake from Fraser. He forgot to rotate there. He's got to do a lot of repairing. Syperion, got to be careful that doesn't block, which it doesn't. That's fine. Is he going to lead with blues? Yes, he is. Okay. Is he going to lead? No. Okay, I thought he was going to lead with reds then. Oh. Oh, there's a problem there. Backdoor chain. Now then. How is Syperion going to fix this? Because it's a 7 chain. It's only a 5 in return. Wasted those blues with that confliction. There's nothing there and Fraser pulls another one back. This one isn't over yet. It's not over yet. And we have an all clear start. Nice, the lottery, B luck. Oh, that would have been funny. Oh. Quite a few of those single colours. Sorry, big colours. Oh. Alright then, 2 on the backswing. 2 chain now. Alright, that's interesting. So, Syperion's going to try and go for the 1-2 sucker punch attack. I'll tell you what, these look okay for Fraser. Is he going to... No, okay, I thought he was going to build with the purples then. Power 3 into a 4. If he built with the purples, it might have been a 7 chain. Oh. That is crazy. Now then. Nice 2 chain from Fraser, that kills. And he's brought his 5th point up. Alright, into the next game. And Fraser's got GTR start. Syperion, no idea. It's a start. Very freestyly, very... I think I made a big mistake and I'm not sure what to do with this E. 3 chain now from Syperion trying to get some kind of initiative. It's a power 5 from Fraser. Yep, 91 garbage. Still in this. He is still in this, is Fraser. Brought it to within 1. Syperion still leading. How much longer? Nice GTR start from Syperion. Fraser going for the elongated start. Ooh, to try and top and tail that. He is. How is he going to sort that out? He needs purples on top. I know that much. He's going to extend with greens. Okay, chain off from Syperion.
4
Oh, this looks good.
5
Nice power chain.
7
Oh, okay. Let's have a look, see what happens here. Power. Lots of power. 7. Beautiful 9 chain.
面倒だな
Beautiful 9 chain from Fraser. Fortuitous, but you'll take it whichever way you can. So it's 7 apiece. Fraser showing a lot of fight back here in this match. Syperion pretty much on the back foot. Okay then, so ooh, Fraser's going the opposite way. You can see he's going right to left instead of left to right. That's safe. Ooh, I like this. He needs. There we go. Chain off now. Was he going to go with? No, he's going to go with. That's fine. Okay then, that 4 chain from Syperion is going to get countered. Power 7. Only a 2 chain there from Syperion, so it's starting to wane. Fraser's got the bit between his teeth and the advantage. Momentum is definitely with him as he inches ahead by 1 point. Okay, both players looking at GTR. It's a much wiser move by Syperion there. Love how Fraser's just trying to be a little bit different with his extensions and transitioning. It's brave that he's doing it. I'll tell you what, Syperion's looking pretty interesting at the minute. Is he going to keep building? Oh, here we go. Chain off. Chain to chain. Bit of tennis. No confliction. Oh, power 6. Power 8. Syperion not out of this by any stretch. Brilliant stuff. 8 apiece. Could we have a 19-game thriller? I wouldn't bet against it. I would not bet against it at all. Ooh, nice little swap there on the tail by Syperion. A 2 chain now. Trying to catch Syperion off guard, which he kind of does, but at the same time, his Puyos are very kind. Oh, I thought he got the other way with the greens and the reds and had a much larger chain there. Still a 7. 7 against the 6. It's 92, 93 now. And Syperion inches ahead once more. There's going to be no bonus point awarded to whoever wins this game because they're not going to win by a spread of 3. But Syperion is on match point. Both with their GTR starts. Question is, who's more fluent at this point? Oh, blues on either side now. Blues on either side. That's a nice transition. Syperion looking good. Selling his chain off. Now then, you need greens, Fraser. Oh, you're going to be brave with purples. Nope, he's going to launch off. It's an 8. He needs to beat an 8. He's got a big 7. That might counter a lot of it. Is it going to counter enough? No, it doesn't. Unfortunately, it doesn't. It's been an epic contest. It's gone to 18 games, and it's Syperion that takes it by 10 games to 8. Fantastic contest. What a match. Alright then, let's jump into another PuyoGB Star League match. This time, PC version of Fufu Champions, and it's going to be Tich Showers against TenMirim. Be a pretty interesting contest. Let's go straight into it. Alright, so we've got TenMirim as player 1, Tich Showers player 2. Mirim trying stairs out by the looks of things in the GTR line now from Tich Showers. Interesting build there for Mirim immediately. You kind of see what he's trying to... Oh, I see what he's doing. He's building it the other way round. Ooh, this is looking good. That's a nice tail there. Now Mirim needs to be careful. Oh, he's done himself. He's made a big mistake. He needs another. He's only got a 6 chain. There we go. Bit of tennis. That was 6 into a 7. And Tich Showers takes first blood. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely fantastic match. Bit of tennis right from the off. Can't go wrong with that. That certainly whetted the appetite. Alright then, so Tich going for GTR again. Needs to be careful because he's going to fall straight into that GTR special trap. Free chain immediately from Mirim. Gonna put Tich under early pressure. Transition from Mirim looks a bit flaky. Whereas Tich's just digging himself down. He can get a free chain off. Put the pressure on Mirim. Okay, that's gonna block. Now then, can Mirim dig out? Again, that transition on the left there from Mirim is very flaky at the minute. Now he's fixed it. Kind of. Oh, Tich really needs a chain. Oh, that's a good chain. 8 for 13. 15 on the backswing. This might be curtains for Mirim. It certainly is. Wow, and Tich 2-0 up. Great stuff. Alright then, so looking at here, GTR start from both players. Very similar styles to begin with. Ooh, that's a very interesting top and tail there from Mirim. I like that. That's very good. Now, Tich has got to be careful. He doesn't want to. There we go. That's fine. Oh, what's Mirim trying to do? A snipe will do it, Tich. Oh, he's going to continue building. Oh, Mirim was lucky to survive that. Chain off. Another bit of tennis. Here we go. Back and forth. It's like Wimbledon. Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a lovely... Look at this. Massive Swamp City Power 9. And Mirim has checked Tich Showers straight into the Swamp City Hotel with a moon and change. And Mirim breaks his duck in spectacular fashion. Lovely 9 chain. Lovely Power 9. Okay, both going GTR. Again, slightly different setups, but more or less the same kind of... almost the same kind of setup there. Mirim's getting quite funky with his tails, actually. Pretty good, whereas Tich... Oh, I'll tell you something. Tich looks pretty good here. Don't block yourself, man. There we go, that's better. Okay, free chain. Oh! Oh! He had the right! Tich had the right colour and he wasted it! Oh, the agony! He's gifted that! Absolutely gifted that to Mirim! Oh, the agony! Oh, it's 2 apiece! I feel for Tich there, he had the right colour! He could have set that chain off and sent Mirim packing, I'm sure. Great free chain now. Oh, I'm caught on the frame! Tich with it all to do. Is Mirim trying to scout for an all clear? It was there. He missed it. He's got a 4 chain instead. Oh, 39 garbage. Oh, Tich looking for the concession, concedes in the end.
See you next time.
Tich opens up with 2. Mirim fights back with 3 on the bounce. It's 3-2 at the minute. Oh. Pretty sure that's not how stairs were meant to be constructed. Might go key instead. Yes. Whereas Tich is just looking for that GTR. That's not... Oh, he wasted the... Oh, he put the reds in the wrong place! He's wasted his colours! Oh, yeah, they were stronger on the other side. Mind you, Mirim's also wasting colours. You need purples on the far left. Get purples on the far left. Here we go. Chain off.
3.
It's only a free chain from Mirim. It'll block a little bit, but it has buried his resources there. Now then, Tich just needs any kind of chain will do. Any kind of chain will do.
1, 2.
Bit of tennis again. Well, these two like playing a bit of tennis, don't they? Alright then, Mirim has got resources. He's going to try and go on the offensive. Interesting this from Mirim. Oh, he could have had another chain off actually. Well, it's still a free chain. It's going to block those resources of Tich, and of course he's now got through to his main chain. This 4 chain should kill.
1. Don't hurt me.
It does.
1.
4-2 to Mirim.
Time.
Going to the next game. Ooh. The key from Mirim. Tich trying to find the right Puyos for GTR. Bit slow on the uptake. I think this is the one thing that Tich really needs to work on, particularly for next season, is his speed. Whereas Mirim's okay. It's not massively quick, but he's got...
3.
Oh, power 4. Oh, caught on the frame! Oh, Tich caught on the frame, and it's 5-2 to Mirim. He's got the bonus point in his hands at the moment. Oh, it's just complete agony for Tich. Can't do right for doing wrong at the minute. The expression there can't stand up for falling down.
1.
Okay, 2 chain now from Mirim, trying to get early pressure on. That's a bit of a horrible take on GTR.
1.
Okay, he needs to start again. Kind of disseminated that. There we go. It looks slightly better. So trying to top and tail it with. Needs a red on top. A red on top looks very good here. He wasted the red. He's got the red now. I'll tell you what. If he's brave, he's got. No, he hasn't yet. 2 chain now from Tich. Is that going to block? It does. It gives him the opportunity to continue building. He's going with greens. Chain off.
1. 4.
Looks like a power 8. Quite a meaty power 8.
7.
Tich concedes. 6 to Mirim. 6 on the bounce. Tich still struggling with 2. Oh, little single chain pokes. Okay, Mirim needs to start building on reds again. And he's got to be careful not to block him, so that's better. That's a safer option. No, he's not going to set off. Is he going to set off now? Is he going to continue building? I don't know how brave he wants to be. Tich kind of not really doing anything now. Just looks completely ineffective. 9 chain incoming.
7. 8.
And you can just see from that stall there from Tich,
Don't hurt me.
literally a rabbit caught between the headlights. He won his first 2, and now Mirim, it's one-way traffic. 7-2 now. Oh, this is nice.
1.
Is he looking for the all clear? I don't think he's going to get it. He's going to keep building on that side. Tich hasn't got much of a tail there. Not really anything there for Tich, you can see. Oh. Yeah, he's ruined what he was doing there. Unless he's going to No, he's going to build with purples. He's using purples as his trigger. He's going to set his chain off. He's going to see if he can get the quick snipe. Yeah, that's success. No, it's not. Not successful at all. Power 2. 80 for 16. Sends it back. Now, chain finishes off. It's a half dozen.
Don't hurt me.
Tich has been dispatched for half a dozen.
See you next time.
Mirim claws 8 on the bounce. That bonus point's very much in his hands. It is one-way traffic. I'm not sure if Tich will be able to pick up the third win here. Nice GTR start from Mirim. You can see the speed difference. Mirim somewhat assured. That is a lovely top and tail. He's got to realise that he doesn't want to pop those greens. He wants to go with blues. If he goes with blues, he's fine. I just hope he doesn't go with those greens. Okay, 2 chain trying to keep the pressure on. So residual block isn't really going to do anything. Right, Tich's got to be careful now. Yep, he realises this Mirim. Chain off. 2 chain now from Tich. He needs greens desperately. He's just too slow. He's too slow. That green came far too late. It's 9 for Mirim. He's on match point. He is in a commanding position in this match. It's very much one-way traffic. Opening gambits. Looks like it's going to be key for Mirim. Kind of key. Whereas Tich's concentrating too much on trying to get the GTR set up that he hasn't got a second way of building. Oh, that's a snipey block. Not going to do too much to Mirim. He's got... Oh, nice 3 chain handy. And he's got a natural extension as well. How's he going to build this from here? I mean, Tich's in trouble. And if I'm honest, there's really nothing for Mirim to worry about. He's going to go the power route and pack Tich up. Done and dusted. Good night, Vienna. And that's curtains for Tich as Mirim powers on with another thrashing win. 10-2 to Mirim. Alright then, it's time for the penultimate PuyoGB League Star match. Alright then folks, it's time for the penultimate PuyoGB Star League match. It's going to be Tich Showers against Anticitizen on the Nintendo Switch version of Puyo Puyo Champions. Anticitizen's had a pretty good season, must be said. And Tich has had the opposite, a pretty bad season. So Tich will be looking to see if he can end it on a high. And of course, Anticitizen wants to carry on the momentum and end on a high as well. You can see we've got GTR from Anticitizen, GTR now completed by Tich. Reds, there's a trigger now for Reds for Anticitizen unless he continues building on the greens. Not really sure what Tich's trying to do. Got a natural extension on Reds. Or is he going to set off? Yep, he's going to set off. Here we go. Swamp City, 90 for 18. Nice 6 chain. Reds needed really for Anticitizen. He gets them. Pretty funky tail. Is it gonna match up? Cheesing a frog stack really. 7 chain. 121 garbage resolved, and Tich loses the first bout. Anticitizen chalks the first game on the board. Okay, second game up now. Very interesting. The GTR setup's slightly better on Tich's end than it is on Anticitizen's, but doesn't mean to say that it's bad for him. Quick single. Quick single as well, just to neutralise that little amount of garbage. Now, if Tich plays intelligently, he'll be able to use the purples on the far... Say far. Yeah, far right. Got double purple, that's a really strong colour. Oh, he's wasted it. He's going to set the chain off though. That's a shame. He's got a 7. Oh, I'll tell you what, looking for reds. He's got reds, Anticitizen. Here we go, chain off. Looks promising. Power 6. Nope. It's a 7. Sends it back. Oh, nearly 2 oranges on the backswing. Is that going to kill? It does. 2-0 to Anticitizen. Alright then. The next game, and much nicer GTR line for Anticitizen. Not irrecoverable really from Tich. Not sure what he's trying to do there. Still trying to build up. Anticitizen going with blues. Mind you, where are his reds? That can really block. Oh, 80 for 5. Here we go. Free chain coming up. Oh, doesn't catch Anticitizen on the frame. That's a shame. He's only got a free chain. It's going to be neutralised with that 2. Does it fall? And it blocks. Okay then. So Anticitizen's got a natural garbage chain with the reds. He's going to erase all those reds actually. Okay, 2 chain. 3 chain in return. Bring on the backswing. Dual margin time will have a say in this. Okay, chain off now from Anticitizen. Power 5 into a 6. Nearly a star of garbage, has to be said. That takes Tich out. Nicely recovered there from Anticitizen as he goes 3-0 up. Much nicer GTR line. Those Puyos are pretty nice for GTR. Question is, what is Anticitizen going to do to extend? That's interesting. Tich needs really a 3. No, he's going to set off 2 chain. Oh, he's got to be careful with that double. Not a strong colour here, he just needs a single. Blocks himself with the purples. Anticitizen just trying to get some semblance of a chain off. It's a 2 chain. Oh, that's dangerous. You're gonna get lucky. Oh, 3 chain. Scouted by Tich. Gets a 5 on the backswing. No yellows. No yellows at all for Anticitizen. And Tich notches his first win. He's broken his duck. 3-1 to Anticitizen now. Tich putting up that win. Quite similar GTR lines actually. Now then, of course. Key for the transition there for Anticitizen. And unfortunately it seems as if Tich has fallen into the GTR special trap again. How is he going to match those purples? If he can match those purples and get a red on top without a conflict, then he can repair that chain, but it's just so risky. He's going for a snipe. Oh, that's a really bad placement of the Puyos. Would have been safe to have set off that 2 chain there, Anticitizen, but Tich takes it nonetheless. It's now 2 to Tich, 3 to Anticitizen. Oh then. Interesting. Yes, I can see what Anticitizen's trying to do. That's quite nice, but there's no greens. There's a drought of green. Oh, here we go. Finally got some greens. Okay, 2 chain now. Oh, cool. Tich on the frame there. Oh, what's Tich trying to do? He's going with reds. Okay. Oh, how brave is he gonna be? Not brave at all. He's just gonna fire. Here we go. He doesn't have a conflict. Purple's now needed for Anticitizen. He's got the right colour. Oh, he's messed it up! Oh, he's messed that up. He had the right colour with the red there, but he then blocks himself with the greens. Requiscat and pass it. And Tich has levelled up. It's 3-all now. 3-all. Must have been sudden heartbreak there for Anticitizen when he realised the colour conflict with those reds. Okay then, so... nice transitioning here from both players actually. Both looking pretty settled at the moment. Okay, 4-chain coming off now. Oh, I like that tail. Here we go. 7 on the return. Good night, Tich showers. Lovely counter there from Anticitizen as in inches ahead. Notches up his 4th win and just nudges ahead. Now then. Okay, Anticitizen really needs a blue there. He's just blocked it. I'm going to set up a 2-chain. Try and stop Tich finishing off that tail. Not sure how Tich's going to work this actually, because he's not really got much there. Anticitizen on the other hand, oh, those are strong. Oh, he wasted the double yellows there. Okay, 5-chain coming off now from Tich. Oh, nothing really there set up for Anticitizen, and Tich draws level once again. It's 4 apiece. 4 apiece between Tich and Reese. I'll get my coat. Yeah, both players are pretty equal actually. Both players are indeed pretty equal. You can see Anticitizen's building much nicer here. Oh, he's got the right players as well to continue building. I wouldn't waste the blues. The blues are your friend here. Oh, put a yellow on top of those reds. Yellow on top of those reds, man. You're golden. Alright, is he going to set the chain off? He's got a conflict. Tich needs yellows. He needs yellows, and he needs yellows quickly. He hasn't got them fast enough. They were pretty awful colours, it has to be said. The greed got to him, and Anticitizen inches ahead again. It's how desperately does Tich Showers need a win in this league. Ooh. Not sure about that. Not really much there for Tich Show, as you can see. He's still very much at the bottom, trying to build up. Having said that, it's interesting what Anticitizen's trying to build. He needs a purple really there to carry that on. Oh, he's got the perfect Puyos going for a power at the downturn. Here we go. Chain off. Power 6. Oh, you had the right Puyos there, Tich! Oh, you had the right Puyos! It's a star of garbage! He had something with those Puyos and he wasted them! Oh, that might come back to haunt him. 6-4 to Anticitizen and Life's the Lottery, be lucky. All clear start. Who's going to set off first? Anticitizen gets a 2-chain. Tingle takes that down to just 6. Very much a manageable amount of garbage to deal with. just get the feeling Tike's making so many wrong moves here. Just wasted those blues. Gets the 2-chain off to try and scupper Anticitizen, but I'll tell you what. He needs another blue to... Oh, he's been blocked. But he does need... He's got another blue. 3-chain now coming up. This is good from Tike. Oh, it's nearly killed. Oh, I don't think Anticitizen wanted to do that. I'll take back everything I said. Tike played that perfectly. I like my humble pie served with custard. Oh, all clear start. Are they both going to go for it? Yes, they are. Now then, who's going to fire? Okay, 2-chain in return for garbage. There is GTR there for Tike, but Tike's very much concentrating his GTR cornerstone on the left-hand side of the grid. Oh, nice Puyo there to carry that on. Anticitizen now looking for something. Oh, that's better from Tike. Oh, he needs to be careful. 4-chain incoming. Get a chain off. Nothing there. No blues for a while, actually. And Anticitizen inches ahead. 7-5 now. Single now from Tike in this GTR setup there for Anticitizen. Ooh. Get the feeling he could have used that blue-yellow elsewhere, but he sees it differently. Tike going with greens now. It's pretty safe. Chain coming off now. Power 4 into a 5. Nicely scouted there by Anticitizen. It's a 6. It's a 7. That's going back. And I believe the bonus point is back in Anticitizen's hands. 8-5 at the moment. Anticitizen front running. GTR start from both players. There we go. That's fixed. Trying not to block himself. Gonna erase. 2-chain now coming off from Tike. Hasn't really done anything there to Anticitizen. He's gonna lead with blue. He can extend with purples actually if he wants to. He's got a nice tail there. Alright then. How brave. Oh, it's a cut! Ooh. No, I was going to say there wasn't the second trigger there. Might have been if he had a green on top of the reds there to have repaired that link, but not to be. Tike's pulled another one back. Bonus point advantage is still very much with Anticitizen, as long as Tike doesn't get above 8 points. Both of them using the GTR lines, both searching for a way to extend up. Okay, chain coming off now. Oh, double blows! We'll take that. Back it goes. Sure. 74 garbage there. And Anticitizen is now on match point with the bonus point in his hand again. Tike just needs to play a little bit quicker. Get himself into a better position. Oh, I'm not sure Anticitizen was supposed to do that. He needs a high amount of purples and he's blocked himself because of that. Although with the blue there, he can... Oh, okay. I was going to say, he could have put purples on top. He still can, but I don't think he's seen it. Okay. now. 2 into a 3. That will definitely block. Follow-up chain needed. Kill switch needed. Oh, Tich going to continue to build. He's got a 4 chain ready. This should put Anticitizen away. Oh, it's not going to reach. 1 purple away. Tich pulls another one back. It's to fight back on. Oh, all clear start. Wow. This is cruel. Oh, that was a misread from Tich. Anticitizen went early. But of course it means that the advantage is still with Tich because of that powerful payload. Here we go. 90 for 5. Sends it back. 3 chain neutralizes about a third of it. May go into a struggle match. Just depends who is going to be brave and build. The bravest build will win. 3 chain is there for Anticitizen. He takes it. Ooh, good amount of damage. Now then, Tich, what do you got? Can you get yourself out of the situation? Oh, this is good from Anticitizen. I see what he's trying to do. Oh, he's got the right colours. This 4 chain will certainly pack Tich away. And it's done. Tich ends this season winless. And is facing certain relegation, that's for sure, whereas Anticitizen finishes off on a high. The final score, Tich Showers 7, Anticitizen 10. Hold on to your hats for the next one, guys. Alright folks, this is it. The final match in the PuyoGB Star League is going to be Syperion against TenMirim. Now let me give you the situation of this, because whoever wins this is going to be promoted. This is what the table looks like so far. You can see the amount of matches played, the bonus points earned, the total points for all matches, and the points difference. So this takes into account matches won in a session against matches lost in a session. Syperion at the moment is top of the tree, 15 points. Fraser Morgan is second. He's played all of his matches. He's tied at the top with Syperion, but because he has a lower point difference, he's currently in the playoff position. Mirim is third with 14 points, 1 point behind the top 2, but crucially, a point difference of 22. So here's the situation. If Syperion wins, the top 2 won't change. Syperion will be promoted as champion, and Fraser will have a playoff chance. If Mirim wins, Mirim has got to win well enough so that the points difference for Syperion is less than 8. If it's exactly 8 when we go to finishing off the table, then there's going to need to be another match between Syperion and Fraser Morgan to see who actually goes into playoffs. So it's a bit touch and go at the top of the tree here, as you can imagine. Of course, if Mirim wins, and Mirim wins well, or Mirim wins just by enough and Syperion has a greater points difference than Fraser Morgan, then Fraser will fall down to third and Syperion will get the playoff chance. So it is completely all to play for here. So I hope you're ready, because this one's going to be an epic bout. PC version of Puyo Champions. And we got the best music. Here we go. You want a championship? You've got it. Mirim player 1. Looking for a quick power chain by the looks of things. Mirim player 2. Syperion player 1. Here we go. Power 3 chain coming off. Double purples were there, Syperion! They were there! You wasted them! You didn't look what Mirim was doing!
Back too much.
That all you got?
Wow! Horrible miss there by Syperion, and Mirim will take that any which way he can. 1-0 up. Right, GTR now from both. Cheesing a bit of a frog stack is Syperion, but it makes sense. He needs blues and purples. He still needs blues and purples, right? Mirim, he's got a trigger with purples on that side, or he's going to be brave. Is Mirim going to carry on building? Chain off. Here we go. It's only a 5 from Syperion. Only a 3 from Mirim. On us even.
What happened?
Good. That's the end of that.
There's a lot at stake here. Syperion and Mirim. Okay, here we go. Interesting that the GTR line is in the middle for Mirim. Syperion trying to... Oh, he's made a mistake there with the reds. The red should have been the other way. He should have gone with the L shape. Mirim, on the other hand, just building merrily. Very freestylish. Chain off. Here we go.
2, 3.
That was 6 by the looks of things.
5.
Nicely done. Nothing. No follow-up there for Syperion and TenMirim.
Can I hold back too much?
That all you got?
Here we go. Mirim. 2-1 up. Right. Interesting GTR starts. I'd say Mirim is cleaner. So Syperion's trying to go for a sub-chain. Okay, I see what Syperion's trying to do. Mirim on the... Oh, that's clean. That's clean from Mirim. Is he going to continue? Oh, yes, he is going to continue building. Oh, he's got the right Puyos as well. Yellows look deadly for Mirim. He's got them. Here we go, chain off. No, not enough there. Here we go. Double digits. Syperion has realised this. He's conceded. A beautiful 11 chain. 549 garbage. And Mirim has ordered Syperion to get out of town there. Absolutely nothing Syperion could do about that. He's in a scrap. Mirim looks very strong. There's a lot at stake for both these players. Very interesting this for Mirim. Well, that downturn looks a bit funky. Okay. Tower 3. 5 chain coming up. It's not going to do too much. Bit of tennis. 35 resolved. Oh, that's a bit of a miss there from Syperion. All Mirim needs is a chain. He had 2 triggers there. He had 2 triggers. Too little, too late for Syperion. Mirim has the bonus point.
That all you got?
At the moment, it's 4-1. The points difference for Syperion at this point will be at 8. Fraser will want it to be a heavier defeat than that. Syperion won't want it to be defeat at all. Mirim just wants to win. Oh, Mirim building, trying to go turtle with that tail. Blues are in the way though. Power 2 into a power 5. Double blues there for Syperion. He's got a chain off. Here we go. Oh, that might work. That looks like an 8. Is that going to work? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. It's a 6. Not out of it yet. Oh, blues look good. Syperion, put him away.
Time to get serious.
2 chain. Oh, that's going to block. Can he revert? Oh, he can get over. Still got space. Not anymore, he hasn't.
What happened?
Good. That's the end of that.
That's a good contest, this. Points difference now to Syperion is 9. Still trading Mirim by 2.
1, 2.
Oh, quick 3 chain there from Mirim, trying to get the upper hand quickly. Ooh, key. Oh, there was an all clear there. Mirim missed the all clear. But he's going to keep building with purples by the looks of things. Ooh, half risky. Got to be careful not to block the channel. He's just going to set off. Here we go. 3 chain from Syperion. That's a nice 6. 3 oranges. 91 garbage.
Can I hold back too much?
Sorry, 101 garbage, I should say. Not even that, is it? I can't even count. 103. Get there in the end. So yeah, 5-2 now. Mirim has the bonus point in his hands. Still a lot to play for in this. And again, that nettage point for Syperion is at 8.
3.
Oh, power 4 from Mirim. Is he going to get it? Oh, it's the shambles where he was rushing. Syperion with it all to do. I don't think he can do it.
Can I hold back too much?
Great snipe from Mirim. Mirim is in the champion seat at the moment. Syperion is currently 3rd. I hope you're enjoying this on stream, folks. Mirim looking pretty strong with the bit between his teeth here. That is clean. That's a bit messy now, but it's still okay. Mirim can work with that. Chain off now from Syperion. It's a 4.
Take this.
Mirim wires into it.
3.
Oh, stalling! That's bad from...
6.
There we go, 7 chain.
Time to get serious. So annoying.
That is so bad from Syperion. He doesn't need to stall.
Hold back too much.
That all you got?
Mirim very much in the driving seat. 7-2 now. All clear start.
1.
That should do it.
Who's going to fire off first? Another minute. Yep.
2.
Oh, there's no yellows.
So annoying.
What does that block? It does. Syperion. Oh. Wow.
2.
Get out of town.
Can I hold back too
Every
much?
decision Syperion made that game was bad. Mirim cruising to an emphatic victory here.
1.
Now then.
1.
Syperion really needs to build. Oh, Mirim looks strong here. Here you go, chain off.
2.
3 chain.
1.
Power 2 in return. That'll block it all. Apart from 1, which won't do anything. Oh, he wasted the green! Syperion wasted the green!
1. 2.
Power 2 chain out for Mirim. He realises this.
1. 2.
Oh, that was a horrible misdrop from Syperion.
That all you got?
Gifting this to Mirim. Mirim is on match point. Delivering a major thrashing at the moment to Syperion. The fight back needs to come now, because if there is no fight back from here on out, that's it. Syperion will remain in Star League for next season. Really needs a fight back. But these blocks are good. The garbage RNG is not helping him. The normal peaks, the colour RNG isn't helping Syperion either.
1.
Now then, this transition's a mess from Mirim.
1.
Okay, 3 chain off.
Time to get serious.
Oh, he's not got... He hasn't got reds.
1.
Now then, Syperion needs a quick chain. He needs to pack Mirim away quickly. Oh, he's been blocked again.
1.
1.
Oh, is Mirim gonna survive this?
1.
2.
2.
Oh, that's a lovely 4 chain. What a backdoor.
1.
And he's got his chain off as well.
1.
This is it. It's curtains for Syperion.
3.
Mirim with an absolute blinder.
6. 7.
It's a 9.
8.
It's gone.
Supernova.
The spread is 8.
So annoying.
We have a champion of Star League, and it's TenMirim. TenMirim has won the Star League with an emphatic victory over Syperion. He wins it 10 games to 2. What a contest. Now we've got to have a look at this points table, folks. And now for the all-important Star League results table. It's had a fantastic game between Mirim and Syperion, with which Mirim won, and thus is champion of the Star League, and is automatically promoted to the Moon League next season. Fraser Morgan really needed Mirim to beat Syperion handsomely to retain second place, which he has done so. And with that points difference, you can see there 50-42 gives a points difference of 8, 45-42 gives a points difference of 3. So Fraser has a shot for Moon League next season. Syperion, hard luck. That hammering inflicted upon him by Mirim means that he starts next season in the Star League. You have DaMisanthrope and Anticitizen in the middle of the table. Not much really separating those two, it's just points difference really that did it in the end. The reason why they both have a draw is because neither of them have Syperion champions for PC, so they couldn't play Mirim. But as you have a look at the bottom, Agent 3 and Tich Showers. Agent 3 only getting that win against Tich, that fantastic clutch, where she was trailing by so many when Tich was on 9 to take it 10 points to 9, and that basically is the story of the bottom of the table, because the matches conceded, you can see there, Agent 3 and Tich Showers both won the same number of matches, but that all-important one in that win column for Agent 3, and the one difference between matches conceded between both, means that Tich Showers is relegated to the Rock League next season. And Agent 3 must play Werehog at the end of the month, at the end of May, to see whether Werehog is promoted or if both Agent and Werehog stay where they are. Whoa, that's a lot to digest. Anyway, just to let you guys know, that is pretty much the end of the Star League. So we're going to be moving straight on to the Moon League. So we've now got the higher intermediates to lower pro players that should be showcasing their skills. That will start on the 4th of May and go through to the 17th. Actually, given the fact that today is the day that Star League has ended, Moon League players can start playing their matches now if they so wish. And of course later on in the month we'll have the Crown League, the 18th through to the 31st, with of course the playoffs on the 31st as well. So we do hope that you stick around and enjoy some more Puyo action. If of course you're a Tetris player and you want to know more about what we do for Tetris, we are pleased to announce that we have a start date for our PuyoGB inaugural Tetris League. This will be played only using the Nintendo Switch version of Puyo Champions, Puyo Tetris, not the Steam version, so please do not sign up if you only have the Steam version. We won't be able to cater for you. It's only for the Switch version. We apologise for that in advance, but it's just easier for us to maintain on Switch. Having said that, it is open to all players. Come and have a go, you know you're good enough. You see the link on the poster there, and sign-ups will end at the 31st of May. There will be that link in the description box for you guys to check out and sign up. And of course, as with everything that we do, it will all be handled through our Discord channel, which of course all the information you see is there. So that'll do it for this edition of matches from the PuyoGB Star League. I hope that you've all enjoyed the matches so far as we move on to the Moon League, which will be coming up in the near future. As a reminder, as always, we are PuyoGB, the UK's official Puyo community. We do events, gatherings, tournaments, competitions and esports. If you're an events organiser and once the whole coronavirus pandemic is blown over and you want to get Puyo at your event, send me an email, BlueHairKei@PuyoGB.co.uk. Check our website out, follow us on Twitter, and of course subscribe to us on YouTube. And if you are a UK player, or anyone around the world, but predominantly someone from the UK and or Ireland, and you want to join the official Puyo community, come to our Discord and we'll see you there. So that'll do it. This is BlueHairKei signing out. Hope you all enjoyed the matches, and I'll see you next time for the Moon League. Take care guys, have a good one.